Never let your wife talk to another woman unless you're there to supervise. Women are not capable of solving problems. All they're doing is feeding into each other's delusions. Their goal is to sabotage each other's relationship. They'll be like, what? You were in an argument and your husband yelled at you? You need to leave him. Or they'll be like, what? Your husband didn't yell at you? That means he doesn't want to fight for you. You need to leave him. I'm telling you, women are not capable of solving any problems. The only good points a woman has ever made is when it's cold outside and she's not wearing a bra. Follow for more like this.
Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment. Wake your ugly ass up. What's going on, y'all? Happy Friday. Glad y'all in here. Thank you for being in here, spending your Friday evening with me. The time is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. Today is Friday, May 30th, 2025. Again, thank you all for being in here. Once again, I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. Again, this is G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. And this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Go ahead and get the general housekeeping out the way so we can get to cooking early tonight. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal, use it as you see fit. You've been in these YouTube streets long enough. You know how to use super chats and super stickers. If you don't want to donate to the channel and help it to grow financially, I understand. I'm not going to shake my tin cup all night, but what you will do is hit that like button.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
The like button is free. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. Even if you're just stopping in real quick, go ahead and hit that like button. Slide back out. Come back in. However you want to do it. It's okay. This ain't your grandmama's house. You can run in and out if you want to. But I appreciate you if you stick and stay tonight. We're going to have a good ass time. But hit that like button. Let me go ahead and hit y'all with Randy so we can get the shout outs out the way and then get to cooking. I think.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful art. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
back on me. Randy be taking forever to load up. I hit the damn button, then I'm sitting here staring at the damn screen. Let's go ahead and get the shout outs out the way. I appreciate all of you being in here. Sister Almanize in the building.
You go, girl!
She says, hey y'all. What is going on, brother Malika McBain? He says, peace, Kofa, and chat.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Almanize says, y'all and this all the same rhetoric. Don't take it personal. A lot of us will just say women, this, that, and the third. It's not all women, Almanize. We know that. But just like women say, again, sisters have always said, all men are dogs. All men cheat. All niggas ain't shit. Black women in particular have said that about black men directly. No one batted an eye. Please don't get upset when we make generalizations about women. If you know you're not in that category, which we know you're not because you wouldn't be in this space, well, we're assuming you're not because you know we done had some chameleons sneak in this red pill, manosphere, men-centric content space. But however, if you are one of the sisters that watching and you know that you rock with Kofa, you part of the G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment family, you know we're not saying it's all women. But when we're talking to the guys, a lot of guys can relate. And a lot of people hear all women because you know so many women that do that bullshit.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So we good to go. Let's get to cooking tonight. Sister Chelsea in the building, our resident white cousin. I appreciate you being in here, sis.
You go, girl!
Chelsea, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with one more. Appreciate you being in here. Let's go ahead and get to cooking. You see the thumbnail. I know everybody and their mama has beat all three of these different topics up about all three of these different women. I'm going to just try to take it somewhere else. As I've told y'all before, it is not just about celebrity. I like to take what's going on in the celebrity world and compare it and give y'all stories of the regular, day-to-day guy. Jamal working for UPS, Tony hanging out the back of the trash truck, Kofa this in the army. I done seen too goddamn much. So you're going to get a couple of story times tonight. We're just going to make a couple of points off these videos. Again, but as I posted, as I've said before, Meg, Holly, Cassie, several others, y'all some lying nasty bitch. And it doesn't mean sexually. If your spirit is so tore the fuck up that you will lie on innocent and good, not perfect, if you will lie on innocent and good men, I have no love for you. I was having a conversation the other day with one of my homegirls, and she was talking about how this guy, Malika, I got your super chat, brother. I appreciate it. She was talking about how this guy had approached her. You know, he was basically trying to pick her up that first night. She didn't bite, and they was out at this rooftop, but it wasn't just her and him. It was just like, you know, a social event. And he was flirting with her, flirting with this other chick. Other chick gave him more attention. So, of course, naturally, he started giving the other chick more attention than he was giving my homegirl or whatnot. So I had to explain. She was telling me some of the lines he used and shit like that. And she was like, can y'all get for real? Like, what the fuck? Dating in Atlanta. I was like, all right, cool. But you have to understand as a woman, when you run into guys like that that's trying to butter you up and just go right in and get it, you got to think of how many women that shit has already fucking worked for.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Later on tonight, she's leaving. This other dude, you know, approaches her. He's respectful. She gives him the number or whatever. They start talking over the next couple of days. She comes to find out, dude got 6 fucking kids by 4 different women. And he's trying to lay it on thick. Oh, I could tell you a good woman. You know, we can make a family. Now, mind you, my homegirl's a fucking unicorn. Mid-30s, no kids, no whole bunch of ABs and abortions and all that shit. Kind of a unicorn. So she like, what the fuck? The same way we look at women with kids, she's looking at him like, okay, maybe I can do 1 or 2. You got 6 by 4 different women. You've been married twice, and you only count one of your wives that you had kids by. Again, I had to point out this whole conversation. I'm talking to her like I talk to y'all. You have to understand that is one motherfucking man for 6 different women. So multiple women are responding to this bullshit. That's why guys will go out here and do this, because it fucking works. He playing the numbers.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
But because of those experiences, brothers always have to hear dating in Atlanta. Houston dating pool got piss in it. Baltimore dating pool got piss in it. Y'all niggas in Atlanta gay, and we got to hear these same stories and generalizations across the board. And then when y'all ask, get a good man, ladies, y'all become habitual, played on that word on purpose on the thumbnail, habitual liars. Like my mama said, if you'll lie about little, you'll lie about big.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
If you will tell me a half truth, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a whole lie.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
And for all intents and purposes, leaving shit out, a lie of omission is still a lie.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now that we understand all that, I'm gonna slide over y'all comments and we gonna get to cooking. Let me see who else we got in here. Where we at? Brother, let me get my brother Malika's $2 super chat. He says, for the toothpick fund. I appreciate it, good brother.
These last $2.
Where we else we at? Let me see. Sister Felicia done snuck in. She said, good evening and thank God it's Friday. I feel you, sis.
You go, girl.
Chelsea says, dang, that was bars, Kofa. You got to think about how many women that's done work for. This is the part where Steve Harvey's title, in my opinion, is Other Brothers in the Red Pill that shit works for. That they don't like that in the Red Pill. But Steve Harvey's title, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, will get y'all out of a lot of shit with a lot of these fuck dudes. You have to think how many other women, if he holler at 10 women, this is boy math. Here you go. If I holler at 10 women, there's a good chance I can walk away with at the least 2 of them numbers and work it from there. No other space are you going to get a 20% in anything. And that's a good thing. But for men, because guess what? I ain't got but one dick.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
But if I can add up these numbers from these 2 dumbasses that believe whatever bullshit I shot them out of the 10, Wednesday come around, let's say that's Monday, Wednesday come around, I holler at 10 more. The weekend, I'm just cutting a damn fool, and I do that throughout a month. Now I done got at least 10 numbers from the 1st to the 30th of the month. 4 weeks, I'm just cutting the fool on the weekend, but throughout the week, saw you in the grocery store, saw you at the gas station, blah, 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 blah. Hitting you on this line, text messages, because you know a lot of times, ladies, y'all ain't got time, y'all busy, y'all boss chicks and all that good shit.
You go, girl.
So we texting, I got you smiling at the fucking phone. You send back an emoji, you send back a heart eye, you send back a peach emoji, and it's on from there. Because guess what? You got your roster too. I just might be coming along at a good time where you coming off a breakup, you coming off a divorce, you in your fuck 'em girl mode. If all I want is the box and that's all you want to do is get out there in the streets, I don't mind being that next dude in line. I don't mind being your first girl, fuck these niggas and fuck love and getting your ass back out there as long as I can beat your back in. So men will play the fucking numbers, ladies. And guess what? You don't mind being played. I have to tell women all the time, y'all talk this shit about men, but you don't mind being Tuesday pussy.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
You will be dumb bitch number 3 in a roster of 5 and be just fine with it if you genuinely have a thought of liking this guy.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
You like his personality, his swag, and then God forbid that nigga put some pipe on you.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
I'm not going to keep beating that to death, but y'all get my point. I appreciate that, Chelsea. Let's keep on scrolling. A-Team in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl!
LXST has been a good minute. Salute to you, good brother.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Chelsea says, pun intended. Indeed. DG says, yo, what is going on, good brother? DG, you see that? You see that on the screen, bro? Nixon 7. Let's keep on going. Had to talk my shit real quick. Sister Felicia with the $20 bomb. She says, just supporting the platform. I appreciate you, good sis.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
And I'm gonna hit you with,
maybe borrow $20 to the mall.
back on me. I appreciate it, Felicia. Let's keep going on. Brother TJ in the building. He says, sup, fellas? What's going on, good brother? I appreciate you stopping through, man. We got to get on the phone and chop it up, man. It's been a little minute. I know you've been busy. I've been crazy busy, too. With that said, y'all, caught up with the comments and the shout-outs. Let's keep going. Let's start with this. This is a social experiment that was done by a gaming channel, and I just want you to follow along. Let me know in the chat. Are they far off? Is it opposite of what you think? Because we know the narrative that we always hear. So I want you to check this out because I found this shit interesting because it's something, again, Kofa don't just have these arguments and discussions and debates on YouTube. I took this shit off of YouTube. Well, I had it off of YouTube before I got a YouTube channel and was a fan of others and got my own channel. And I proceeded to keep having these conversations outside of this camera in this microphone. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I call this one the Evil Queen.
What would happen if you locked up 999 men with one woman and 999 women with one man? Well, a video game company named G.R.O.W.T.H conducted this fictional experiment to study human behavior in such extreme scenarios. And what happened where there was only one woman among 99 men is very different from what you might imagine. When the men realized she was the only woman among them, they immediately developed a strong protective instinct toward her. While the men were working, the woman naturally took on the role of a supervisor. Basically, they followed the same structure as an anthill, with a queen ant and the rest acting as worker and defender ants. Meanwhile, in the group with 99 women and only one man, the story was completely different. The women never showed any kind of respect toward the man. They simply saw him as a useful tool, great for tasks requiring physical strength, but nothing more. On top of that, with the constant and intense fights between the women inside the shelter, the man practically lost his mind to the point where he was forced to just... Imagine what it would be like if they all had their period at the same time.
Again, what we are told about men being archaic, so old school that, you know, y'all chose the bear over us.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Everything under the sun. Men are just evil. You can't have men around, you know, some lonely, defenseless ass woman. This is just, you know, this is AI, this is generated. But the thing about AI, it takes facts, data, statistics, historical events, and does a comparison contrast of what would happen with one man being surrounded by all those women. He think he just gonna get all this ass. That's the way it's presented to us. That man would become a fucking slave for every woman. And this is the context that I put it in all the time, where I keep telling brothers, stop looking at your romantic relationships. Look at your familial relationships. You have been the handyman, the yard man, the babysitter, the sit-in daddy / uncle for all the women in your family doing this, that, and the third. It is, for the ladies' advice, be wary of a man that was raised around nothing but women. Same thing we tell, there's a male and a female equivalent. It's the same thing that we tell men about women that come from nothing but a family of women and dating them. That shit is difficult. A lot of women are fucking tyrants. Whereas when the men were presented with a similar scenario, it's 99 men and one woman, they think what we've been told, they would all almanize, there go that word again.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That all the men would be rapists and she would be some type of sex slave. No, they exalted that woman, and God forbid don't let you have a pretty face. They would exalt that woman and make her the queen bee, essentially. All of us would be vying to try to win some sort of favor with her. Even if we had to wait years and years, and maybe she has a daughter, maybe I can get the daughter when she gets older, whatever the case may be. But when you drop 99 men, one woman around 99 men, she's protected and uplifted. Again, this is AI, this is a social experiment, but AI has its place, y'all. Y'all better buckle up and get ready for the fucking future. Versus one man being dropped around 99 women and he just blows his fucking brains out, because not only is he some type of slave having to do this for every damn body, now these alpha women are arguing and fighting and trying to take over each other's spot. It can only be one queen seat, and we know don't no woman want to give up that shit. How many stories do you hear the king has guys around him, but you might have one motherfucker plotting, he want to stab the king in the back and sit on the throne. Half the other people in his court don't want that. I'm cool with being the chaplain of the kingdom. I'm cool with being the head knight. I'm cool with being the king's guard. Some of these cats, I'm cool with being the fucking court jester. I'm cool with being the chef. Not women, they have to be all to everything at the same damn time, and they will cut each other's throats and anybody else to get in their way. So I just thought that was an interesting social experiment to present. Again, it's a reason why I'm doing this in succession. It's a reason why I walk this damn timeline. Let's keep on going. Where we at? Let me get some comments. KP snuck in. What's going on, good brother? Salute to you. 18 says, lies, Kofa. I chose the man. What do you mean? Let me know. I missed that. We can circle back on it. If y'all got stuff and I may miss it because, the timeline comes a little bit after. Well, I'm trying to focus on talking to y'all and look at the chat. But let me know what I missed, 18. RBN, that's you and Chelsea. Let me see. Let me see. He says, thanks for giving Kofa a view on the start of your weekend. Yes, ma'am. Thank you all. I appreciate that, TJ. Thank you all. But I thought that was an interesting social experiment. This is going to be another interesting tidbit. I promise y'all we're going to get to the juicy shit, and you're probably going to get a rant out of me tonight.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
But I wanted to get to this. This is the sister who started the Me Too movement, and she had some things she needed to clarify.
I ask you to culturally translate something and tell us what it means. Because it's become a flashpoint phrase, slogan, whatever, that I think a lot of people either misunderstand or willfully misconstrue. When I say the term believe all women.
Nah. I'm so glad you asked that, because that, first of all, that phrase does not come from me or the Me Too movement.
Okay.
I do not subscribe to the phrase believe all women. That has been ascribed to me. I've never said it. I say believe survivors. As a Black woman, I would never, in America, I would never say believe all women. Ever. It's ridiculous. What we were saying in the beginning is believe survivors. The reason why we say believe survivors, and what that means is start from the premise that survivors are telling the truth.
I'm gonna let it keep rolling.
As a Black woman in America, believing all women means that I believe Emmett Till's white lady, right? I believe all these white women that try to undermine Black men. I would never, ever say believe all women. It's racist. It's so fraught with so many, it's so problematic. So you can't find me saying that anywhere, ever, in the history of me being a public figure.
I'm going to bring it back on me. Y'all are hell. I forgot the sister name. I'm going to roll with the premise that is a sister. Y'all hell. But A-Team says, is she really a female? Alma said, that's a dude. Aaron J says, she is so hideous. However, so this is where paralegal Kofa kicks in. Regardless of how you look at the sister visually, I do believe her story of being sexually assaulted and all that. I've seen women that aren't as attractive. This is why you hear these stories about people that break into older women's homes that may live by themselves. She 88 years old, but this man like anally rapes the woman, and you like, whoa, what kind of sexual deviant is that? Sexual deviant, yes. A motherfucker that's looking for power, even more so.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Because rape, sexual assault, sexual harassment, it is rooted in control. That person has a control issue. This is the whole reason Diddy's on trial, right? We're going to get to that as well. This is the whole reason that Diddy's on trial. It's for truly his sexual deviancy. You know, people say, oh, he did this, he drugged me, he did that. But a lot of those people, they enjoy those sexual acts. They may not have wanted it at that moment in time, but they were in that space for a fucking reason. Not blaming the victim. I just wanted to put that up there, that the person who started the Me Too movement, I cannot remember sis's name. Forgive me. I'm not the greatest journalist in the world, but somebody please bring that up. If you can Google that for me, just drop her name in the chat. Regardless of how you think she looks, the fact is she spearheaded that Me Too movement. But then when you have these big ass movements like Black Lives Matter, they start splintering off and doing other things. Just like people give pushback against the passport bros. Every dude with a passport to go overseas and get caught up in some shit. What's the first fucking headline they say? Passport bro drugged in Colombia. Passport bro killed in Thailand. Whatever the case may be, they have to put that passport bro label on it. So the fact that she came out and clarified and said, I never said believe all women, that grew out of the movement still that she was spearheading. Somebody else took it, ran with it, clipped it, it caught fire, and it took off. And that was a phrase. I've had men, Black men, brothers and sisters out there, Chelsea, you too, black men tell me that, bro, you need to believe all women because my mama went through this, or my auntie went through that, and my sister, and I wish it was my daughter that believe all women, believe all women. We have heard that ad nauseum over the last, I'll say, roughly 6 years. We've seen the impact, the negative impact on men who did not do anything and believe all women. This is why I'm always talking about the narrative. Women talk more and they talk more often. I am going to keep repeating it. When they have a microphone, they have a fucking bullhorn, and it is on repeat of how they feel. We have seen this. We've seen it at basketball games. They sprinkle in the WNBA. We've seen it in politics, to the fact that it has changed some laws. It has changed some politics, to the fact it's some men sitting behind bars, Tory, over believe all women. At the same time, and this is specifically on black women, at the same time, black women are telling us they're the most disrespected, downtrodden people in America. They turn right back around and do the exact same shit that white men have traditionally done to black men.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
The same shame and blame they want to put on, like she mentioned, Emmett Till's accuser, because she was white. Black women have been doing the same thing ad nauseum for a while, y'all. Ain't no damn different between a noose around some man's neck and a fucking 45 caliber shell casing going in his fucking chest. Chicks have set up dudes to get robbed. Chicks have set up dudes to get murdered. Chicks have set up dudes to go to jail. We'll see it in a second. It's a reason why I played that, to let that foundation be broken, that the person that was spearheading this Me Too movement never said believe all women. It caught fire on its own, and that shows you how in sync so many women are in the fake ass sisterhood when they want to be, when it's time to try to take down some man or take out some anger. They feel like they're justified in doing so to get some blowback for feminism or whatever their grandmama went through. And I keep asking people, what in the fuck did that individual man do? And none more so in recent history that comes to mind is Tory Lanez. Y'all, hold on, that's my daughter. Bam. There we go. And TJ, you just hit me with I'm gonna get to it, TJ. I got you. I think somebody just hit me with a cash app. Let me see. Go ahead and thank you while I got this up. Looking. Maybe. Brother Malika, I appreciate that 5 spot, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with it. Thank you, good brother. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and get to TJ's comment, because he just texted me. DG hit me with the $5 super chat as well. Almanize, I got you as well. Let me keep scrolling. Let me see. Almanize says, that's a dude.
These last $2.
LKL said, ain't that KRS2?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Toronto Buckner. I appreciate somebody being serious in the chat. Thank you, Malika. Appreciate it, bro. Toronto Buckner, correct. Let me get the TJ's comment, because he just texted me. So it must be important. He said, Kofa, I'm in one of 4 guys in a 38-person department with the supervisor, manager, and director, all female. It's all chaos. All the fucking time. Make sure I get this. It's all chaos all the fucking time. Every day they try to find a reason to go to war with the men.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Bruh, I have been in the same position, literally. When I was working for the bank truck company, Loomis, I used to work on the truck when I was living in Columbus, Georgia. Then I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and I moved inside, wrapping up the money and stuff like that. I was one of maybe 3 or 4, same with TJ, in a room full of nothing but women, to include the supervisors. And the head manager was white male, chaos all emotional chaos all the fucking time. What TJ just put in that chat, I 100% co-sign and agree with. And you have to do your level set best as a man to stay out of this drama. You even have to steer clear of listening to these women complain about somebody else. They're not even talking about you. You got to steer clear of that shit when you go in that break room and throw on your ear pods or go eat your fucking lunch in the car or whatever the hell it is to get out of that space. Just in case you heard something or overheard something, or somebody said that you walked into the break room at this time, or you were walking past the bathroom at this time, and such said this. What that brother just put in the chat is 100% correct. I'm gonna read that shit again. Kofa, I'm one of 4 guys in a 38-person department with the supervisor, manager, and director, all female. It's all chaos, all the fucking time. Every day they try to find a reason to go to war with men. All.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That might be the word of the night, y'all. Y'all so damn stupid. Leave Sister Toronto alone. I'm gonna say she's a lady. Look, Malika. Now y'all got Malika being unserious. Damn it! It says she's a handsome lady.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Durf in the building, bro. I told you I was gonna cook tonight. Said KRS1 looking ass. Yeah, rape is not about beauty. Y'all can put these words in the chat. I told y'all over here on G.R.O.W.T.H in this household, we use real words. The news does it all the time. If we're really gonna get through something, we have to start calling a thing a thing. I know y'all got used to using, YouTube words for other people's channel. Kofa don't rock like that. I'm gonna say rape, I'm gonna say murder, I'm gonna say molest, I'm gonna say all the other things that reputable news sources say. Like I said, I'm not the best journalist, but one thing you do know about Kofa, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Yep, but what Alma said is rape is not about beauty. It is about control. That's the whole premise of Puffy's case right now. So yeah, that's that unconventional. That was a what do you say, TJ, about yourself? We gonna say about sis. She's unconventionally pretty, or whatever the fuck you be saying about yourself. You unconventionally handsome. This different looking lady may not be traditionally beautiful. Probably has gone through some shit. Because I know women that are bigger, women that were older. Again, this is why people prey on younger kids. They think it's because she's so young and naive and pretty. No, that man is able to control her. That woman is able to control her. We don't talk enough about these butch lesbians to be picking up chicks at the high school too.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That might be a different story. Let me see. DG says, more than that, yeah, it's more than about beauty, indeed. Brother Kill Hall in the building. Let's keep on cooking, y'all. He says, Brother Kofa, salute. Keep cooking with super hot fish grease with the potato in the. Oh, you trying to soak up the grease? You put a potato in there and let you talking about some fries. But appreciate you, Kill. A-Team says the Me Too movement was founded by Tarana Burke in 2006. Thank you, sis. Thank you for that as well. Chelsea says free Tory, indeed.
You go, girl!
Greg Scotland in the building. He says, hey, Kofa, what's going on, good brother? Brother Keel says, a piece of glass almost cost that brother his life. You're 100% right. Indeed, we're going to get to it. Jose in the building. He says, what's good, everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. Indeed. 18 says, speak truth. Yes, ma'am. Greg with the $2 super chat. He says, hey, Kofa, how to lie in 3 easy lessons.
These last $2.
I appreciate it. DG back at it with 5 spot. He says, I didn't know coming up that a woman lies will destroy a man's life. All they have to say is domestic violence or sexual assault. I know better now. I used to be that guy as well, DG. A-Team says, dare gains me either. I side eye all females that try to play victim. You really have to take that, because this is the interesting thing about the conversation. This is why I would say you either going to be a lying bitch then or you a lying bitch now. So either it's believe all women, we just gonna run with the term since it's out there. We gonna believe all women, or question women because they're human beings and they're flawed too. Because most of the time they ass walk around like they fucking perfect until they get caught up in some shit. Then it's, oh, I'm a human being too. I make my mistakes. You don't know my story.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Accountability. Brothers, let me throw this out there since I use that word. Make sure on a man level, I keep telling y'all there is a male and a female equivalent to a lot of this shit that we talk about. Of course, we're going to talk from a male perspective, but make sure that you're not doing the male version of the bullshit the women do. Say it one more time. Make sure you're not doing the male version of the bullshit that the women are doing.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
DG back at it with the $2 super chat. He says, I missed the beginning. How's the sheriff? Crown, my son is doing good.
These last $2.
Let me see. Can y'all see this? Y'all may not. Y'all see the boy. Nixon 7. He good. Yeah, we raising a little Knicks fan over here. Shout out to my son, Crown. I appreciate you asking, DG. I appreciate you, bro. Jose says he's in a lose-lose situation talking about Tory. Indeed. We're going to get to it, bro. Let me see. Let's keep on going. Chelsea says smart advice, Kofa. I appreciate that, sis. A-Team says females are hostile in a work environment. They definitely can be. TJ hit me with a $10 spot. He says, last week, HR told me I couldn't call my short, white, blonde department manager Miss Piggy. I said, ain't all liars fat pigs.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
TJ, I don't know how your black ass still got a job, bro. But for that, I'm going to go and hit you with the thighs.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
Back on me, bro. I appreciate the 10 spot. Thank you. Let me see. AT saying bitches used to ask me why I'm so quiet, or used to always ask me why I'm so quiet, or either they stated I think I'm better than them. No, I don't do break room activities. I told y'all that break room, walking past the bathroom will get you in trouble. And for the ladies, the break room and inside the bathroom will get y'all in trouble.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Listening to a lot of bullshit. Chelsea back at it. He said, I'm glad you keep it a buck, Kofa, because sometimes I have to tell people, speak white girl and translate with these code words. I got you, Chelsea. Look, I grew up around a lot of white people. I know people say that, but I really did. I was like, me and my friend, quick backstory with Kofa, how I can code switch so good. Me and my best friend, we were the only 2 black kids in our fucking class. We both went to a really small, private, Southern Baptist Christian school. We were the only 2 black kids, not black boys, the only 2 black children in class from kindergarten all the way up to 5th grade. I just want you to sit with that. So I grew up in low-key Southern white culture as well. And then white folks raised me like, because my mama wasn't playing that shit. So wasn't no racism and all that. Had a sprinkle of it here, a touch of it there, and that shit was rectified. It usually came from kids who got it from their parents, but that shit was rectified. So Chelsea, I got you. I'll switch it up and code switch and clarify if I need to. Just bring some more white folks. So bring some more white dudes over here because I know they going through the smoke too. It ain't just the brothers all the time. Black women, I'm not just talking about y'all. I know the white boys be going through it too. Y'all brothers think you're gonna switch over to the other side and everything just gonna be good because you wanna. You're gonna find out the hard way. And I ain't talking about what these NBA players and other cats are going through. I know a white dude I went to high school with. I think I told y'all this story before. Real quick pivot. White dude I went to high school with. His grandfather had property from, way back when, or whatever the case may have been, a plantation. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. Fact is, they had all this family property over time. Married this chick that we went to high school with. 10 years into marriage, roughly, they get a divorce. She got all that fucking family property.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
White girl, white dude, white couple. She did that man dirty. The first video from the night before I even came on camera was from a white dude. These white dudes be going through the smoke too. So just wanted to clarify that, throw that out there. Let me keep going. Greg back at it. He says, Kofa, I hope that you and Kosha hook up again. Yeah, I need to link up with Kosha again, man. It's been a good minute since I really got with a lot of my, YouTube mentors from afar. We don't always talk, but they'll hit me up on Facebook and stuff. So I appreciate that. JT in the building. He says, salute, Kofa. Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you. Jose says, a lot of ladies, what they do. If their situation is going good, but their husband's situation is going bad, and they notice they do nothing as long as they are doing good. I'm glad you said that. Let me pin. I'm gonna start this comment. I don't know if I can pin it. Not on YouTube like that on my equipment, but we're gonna come back. I'm gonna catch up with y'all comments, then we're gonna keep on cooking. I promise y'all it's worth it. DG says, but Kofa, if you question them, all they do is get mad. Let them get mad. Let them get mad. And fuck it. This is part of the positive fuck it we was talking about, DG. Fuck it. They're going to be mad about something. Even when you're doing the right thing, they're going to find something to be mad about. Trust me, I know. From my mama down to my daughters, to the women I've dealt with, you see that shit too. Let them get mad. And we're going to keep on moving. Greg says, you don't know what I've been through. Brother Malika says, beautiful picture, good brother. I appreciate you. Again, shout out to my son. He said, the lady's not running. That's ladies' row. Let me see. DG says, I always set myself. I set by myself during break. Always, brother. TJ back at it with the $5 spot. He says, they making me go to civility training. God almighty, TJ. God damn. Let me keep on going. Alma says that Snow will have you at the Undertaker. Oh, really? And so will the sisters. We're about to get there in a second. Y'all setting me up. I can't believe it. This is how in sync we are over here at the G.R.O.W.T.H family. Alma, between your last comment and Jose's comment, y'all setting me up for y'all just threw me a lob, and I'm about to yam that bitch. Hold on. Let's see. TJ says, oh, he's gone to 0. Let's keep on going. TJ says, Kosher lost his mom 2 weeks ago. He going through it. Damn, I'll hit him up. I didn't even know that. Chelsea says, I can confirm we going to get mad about something.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
KP says, what I do know, you've been through a lot of dick.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
All right, yeah. I'll swing through and check on Coach TJ. I appreciate that info. Let's keep on, let me see. Let's go to the next video. So we did the believe all women. Now I want y'all to listen to this. It's something simple. And then I promise you,
But wait, it gets worse.
it's going to seem like it's something simple, but we're going to keep on rolling through the night.
I want the key!
Go on his shit and rate him 1 star. He's done.
He's gonna charge me $400.
He's not gonna charge you because we're gonna say he raped us. Period.
Kina, he has.
So
I'm going to bring that back. He's not going to charge us because we're going to say he raped us.
we're gonna say he raped us. Period.
Kina, he has.
So watch him. The second he says he raped us.
But he has cameras though.
He doesn't have fucking cameras. We have cameras. I've been recording it this whole time.
Kina.
So he's done.
Kina, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just pause. We'll just cancel.
Dumbass bitch.
Kina,
you can't let a cigarette in the rental.
It's okay. It's okay, Kina. It's okay.
So she's mad about this dude not letting them smoke in his car. That's what all this shit is. Now, Gina might be a little bit drunk. Gina is still
nasty bitch.
But this is all about this man having boundaries.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
And setting them firmly. Now her homegirl trying to talk some sense in her, and she's not surprised that Gina's acting like this. I guarantee you, because this is Gina's MO. This is her method of operation. This is how Gina gets down. This isn't the first time Gina did this. Telling her this dude is recording. No, he's not.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna request an Uber.
Yeah, it's okay, Kayla. It's okay. It's okay. He didn't do anything. That's fine.
He did, because he's done. The second he got an attitude and said,
"It's okay, Kayla.
Oh, it's on the Uber."
No, he was.
Bye. Oh, okay. We're recording.
Dumb ass bitch.
But wait, it gets worse.
Started out with that one. Those are strangers. Those are strangers not getting along with some guy. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let's keep on going to y'all comments. Let me see. Let me scroll up some. I think I lost. No News says, what the fuck? Indeed. Let me see. KP says, nasty work. Chelsea says, what an idiot. I know the ladies of the G.R.O.W.T.H family probably had friends like this. Hopefully you're steering clear and loving them from afar and feeding them with the long handle spoon, because those ain't your friends. Them type of women gonna get y'all ass hemmed up too. Let's keep on going. Greg says, can we say Amber Heard a white hyena? Indeed.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let me see. No News says, no nose, excuse me, or no news. How do you pronounce it? Type it in the chat for me. I'm confused. I think I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Just put it in the chat for me, bro. He says, when I drove, hold on, let me bring that up before it drops down again. When I drove Uber, a chick got mad because I had cameras and refused the ride, which is your right to do as an Uber driver. If you don't feel safe, if they're a little bit too drunk, if something feels off, that's the purpose of having, again, same conversation with my homegirl. She was like, this dude trying to take me home on the first night. This go back to the conversation earlier for those that missed it. Some dude tried to pick my homegirl up at this event or whatever. She's like, no, not tonight, gives the number, whatever. She was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all men? This is me and her talking. What the fuck is wrong with y'all men? Y'all don't think about y'all safety at all. I could have been the setup chick. I could have been this. Like, I know I'm not, but I could have been. And I told her, that's not how we're raised. It's easy for y'all to go out there and just get sex. That's neither here nor there. But as a man, there's some level of work I have to do to acquire that. All these dudes talking about talk game, getting it off the lip, like they just walk into a room and all these women's panties fall down and he just get to pick any, mini, mighty, mo. Them motherfuckers are lying.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Don't give a fuck how tall he is, how much money he has, how good he looks, any of that shit. Most of them motherfuckers are lying. Most dudes are gonna have to put in some type of work to get some type of ass. I'm gonna tell you like an OG told me, if the pussy is that easy, it's a flaw in it.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That bitch crazy or she got something.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
So be aware of that, fellas. But there's guys out here that will try to take a woman home on the first night, and I told her that shit is dangerous as fuck here in Atlanta, especially where all these dope boys running in and out of town, and her cousin do this, and her brother in the streets and all that. A lot of these chicks will set men up. So be wary of that, fellas. But this goes back to the conversation that I was having with my homegirl. So just like No News used some fucking discretion ahead of time and had cameras in his car and refused to ride, you're gonna have to do the same thing. Get the chick number, see where that shit goes in a week time. Because once she know where your spot at and get you the pillow talking, low key, you probably done told her what time you go to work, what you do for work. Somebody gonna gauge when you're not there. Somebody gonna be able to gauge when you are. Because a lot of these stick-up boys don't give a fuck. They want you to be home so you can tell them where everything at. If you even got any fucking valuables in the house. But all it takes is a woman's visual, since we always say men are visual. Women are also visual. If she think you got bread, your ass can end up being a lick. So be aware of that, fella. Appreciate that, No News. DG says that's all it takes. He says, I don't talk to people like that. Indeed. Okay, No News. Okay, I had it right. All right, cool. Brother Jose, right? He says, like that song was, That Girl Is Poison.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I appreciate that. We're going to keep on cooking again.
But wait, it gets worse.
Show me a woman that had a man that was doing her right and she just shitted on him for
That was Remy Ma talking about show me a man. Show me a woman that has a good man that's treating her right and she just shit on him for no reason. That was the list. And these are some on small levels where it may be cheating, lying about, abuse and other things. It's just a string of, and that list, again, we don't know the ins and outs of all of them. We just know these situations from what happens on social media. We don't know the ins and outs of all that shit. But the fact that we can put together a list of women that we've visually seen with good men that said it out their own mouth, they had a good man, the man didn't do anything wrong, and she just turns into a
nasty bitch.
Ain't nobody supposed to say shit. We're keeping receipts, ladies. Gentlemen, keep the receipts. Pay attention to some of this celebrity stuff and do a comparison and a contrast of who may be in your life that's moving the same way. Let's keep on going. Again.
But wait, it gets worse.
I'm building it up for a reason.
You married again when you were 61, I think, right?
Yeah.
To actor Richard Lawson, and divorced after almost 10 years. And our friend Tyler Perry, in the book you talk about, told you something. What was that? He told you about that?
He just told me that I told him what happened, and he loves Richard also. And he was like, I'm very sad to hear that. And I said, but, this marriage is not bringing out the best in me. And I have finally...
At fucking 71 years old, you are looking for your marriage. Second, might I add, marriage to bring out the best in you. If at 71 years old, you have not found the best in yourself, where you can stay in a marriage with a good man, never had any scandals about this man, none of that shit, bruh should have dropped her ass after she said that slick ass shit in that fucking interview years ago.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
This is these women mindsets. I'm not going to call Beyonce mama a thought. Been married to her daddy forever. They got a divorce. She probably dated, found Richard Lawson. They dated, got married. Now she back out here. But notice this woman is 71 years old. Talking like these women are talking at our quote unquote big age in our 30s and fucking 40s. And they all sound like they just got out of fucking high school or college yesterday.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
I'm going to let her keep on talking this bullshit. But again, I'm setting it up for a reason. This is slowly the mindset. I think she's out of that space of doing what some of these other women did because she's 71 and nobody's really going to believe her old ass. Talking about Richard Lawson was abusive and all that other shit. Not with as much power and pull and influence as her daughter has. She can't pull that card, but it's still the fucking mindset that good ain't good enough. I'm not happy. Shout out to CGA. Because you're not happy within your own fucking self. Old ass.
On my worth, and I know...
This woman older than my damn mama. Jesus Christ. My bad.
That I deserve to be happy. I know I deserve to be... For somebody to be happy when they see me and to celebrate me. And it's not doing it for me. It's bringing out the worst in me, and it's got to stop. And he said, he was teary-eyed. He was like, I am so proud of you coming from a family where women stayed no matter what. And it's taken a lot of courage. I said, I'm doing this for my daughters too. So I want to set that example for them. And he said, you're not only doing it for your daughters, but you're doing it for your grandson. Because you coming from a family where women stayed no matter what. And it's taken a lot of courage. I said, I'm doing this for my daughters too. So I want to set that example for them. And he said, you're not only doing it for your daughters, but you're doing it for your grandson.
That boy gonna be a bitch.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Said it, meant it, stand on it. Let's keep going.
because you think that you're doing something to stay in a marriage that's unhappy, that you're not celebrated or you feel fulfilled. You are affecting your grandson too, because he wants you to be happy and how he's going to treat the woman that comes along. And I never thought about that, but he was just so supportive of me.
Tyler Perry.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
These are these soft ass male friends that women keep around. See, I've had my female friends. I was the nice guy. I was the friend zone guy, but I ain't never lied to these bitches.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
And your ass is being stupid. I'm the motherfucker that told you. That's probably why we not fucking friends now with a lot of these damn women, including your own sister and your cousin, and again, your family members. They mad at you because you finally put your foot down, quit answering the phone, quit answering text, because you're not going to listen to this bullshit like Tyler Perry ass did, and then give us some bullshit advice about how it's helping her fucking grandson. Let me get to these comments. These motherfuckers are killing me. No News Back at, he says, exactly, these setup chicks. I had a couple of homeboys end up walking home in the snow with no shoes, no phone, wallet, or keys from setup chick. This is all along the same mind state. I got you, DG. I appreciate it. Look, GZ said Amber Heard is definitely on that list. Cardi B is on that list. Bro, it's so many women I could have used on that damn thumbnail. I just went with the most recent 3. Greg says, what is that rap record that you keep cutting off? Is that Onyx? Yes, sir.
Wait, it gets worse.
Indeed. Jose says, listen to my brother, right? Right. Listen to my brother right there. Keep it going. Let me see. DG says, sit your old ass down. Indeed. And keep receipts. Facts. No News says, she thought marriage was going to turn her into a butterfly at 70.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
They don't want to act their age or get old. It's crazy. Again, I've said this before. No News, maybe before you started following me. It is crazy how we are raised that girls mature faster than boys. They're so much further ahead in life than men. This, that, and the third. They always ahead of us until they ass hit 35.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Or even before they start lying. I knew women that started lying about their age when they turned 30. They were still lying, saying they were 25 years old. Crazy, bro. They always want to be ahead until they damn are. DG says, 71, you should be keeping your damn grandkids.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
No News says, I think she wishes she could be Beyonce age again. Probably so. And Beyonce's old. Nigga, I'm old. I'm middle age. I'm 43. Me and Beyonce the same fucking age. I was literally in high school when they came out, when Destiny Child came out. They were the young, hot, new, hip teenage girl group. We're literally the same fucking age. Middle age, but what mama wouldn't give to have back them 30 years since she saw the star that she raised and all the work that her and her husband put into Beyonce and Solange and what they became versus she just Beyonce mama now.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
She does. She does. And Oprah gonna give them the platform just like Gayle King gave Meg Thee Stallion the platform. Let's keep on going. 18 says she looked like a witch. No man can ever satisfy her. Indeed. DG with the $5 spot. He says, I think part of the downfall of the black community is there's no more real grandmothers out there. They're in the clubs going after the same guys. Brother DG, I'm with you when you're right. Let's keep on going. Greg says Fantasia seemed to understand the mission, which is why she don't try to hang out with the hyenas. Indeed, haven't seen Fantasia in a minute. She'll do her show, it'll, sell some tickets, and she go right back in her little cubby hole, wherever the fuck she at. 18 says, DG, remember truth and remotes are recovering crackheads or were raised by crackheads. Indeed, talking about these older women. Leo in the building, he says, I used to bounce many poppin' nightclubs and would overhear some of all the bottle girl stories of setting these ballers and hood dudes up every week.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Look, DG says Janet Jackson on the list too. Halle Berry, indeed. Leo right back. He said she do like a witch 100%. We acting like Mama Knowles done age with grace, knowing good and goddamn well she done had surgery. Get the fuck up out of here. 18 says she should be sitting on the porch rocking with her husband drinking lemonade. She ain't got one of them now. She can get a cup of lemonade. She ain't gonna get another husband. Greg says Kofa, my mother would get irritated by it cut off. It cut off. So retype it, Greg. We gonna keep on going. This is just another example. I told y'all we building up over here.
But wait, it gets worse.
We building up in the time machine.
In my time machine, yeah, I ride clean, marinate the scene with my high beam.
Let's keep on going. Wife's friend convinced her to frame her husband to get half of his fortune.
What are you gonna do if he's lying and you're just abusing yourself for no reason? It's red. Do your forehead one more time.
Do your forehead one more time. And dumb enough to tape this shit. I hope somewhere this man is safe and that tape got out. God bless him. We gonna keep on rolling. Fake abuse. To a real live crash out.
I haven't seen any pictures. His family's here, so I'll be able
She has two tracks.
Officers were updated that a female was trying to run over a male in a vehicle.
Investigators found 27-year-old McKees James Bostick pinned between a vehicle and a house where a birthday party and Easter celebration had taken place.
The female suspect did in fact run over the male. He was trapped between the vehicle and a house.
Investigators say the incident stemmed from a domestic argument between Bostick and a woman he shares children with. A large crowd, including family members and children, witnessed the incident.
I'm gonna bring it back on me.
But wait, it gets worse.
A domestic argument. You see how clear they were on the news? A domestic argument. Not abuse. They're at a birthday party and Easter celebration at a family home where other family members, including the children, are there. Baby mama, baby daddy get into it. She decides to run him over and pin him between the car and the house. You saw how beat up the car was. So you have to imagine the speed she was going. And yes, the brother did die. She did this shit in front of the children. This is also part of habitual lies. That I would never, as a mother, put my children in harm's way. Why would I do that? Y'all sound crazy. You know how many side eyes I got when I got physical custody of my daughter? Why would you take her from her mother? I got so much fucking pushback. And it wasn't that my daughter's mom was a horrible mother or person or anything like that. I just wanted my baby. I went 14 years of being the weekend, summertime, holiday, back and forth, and I tore up Highway 85 for those of us here in Georgia and Alabama. I tore up Highway 85 between Columbus, Georgia, Montgomery, Alabama, Atlanta, and Montgomery, Alabama, Montgomery, back to fucking Atlanta. I sat down and calculated that shit one time, just over the span of years, the average gas price, how many times I was in and out of whatever state my daughter and her mom was in at the time, me going to pick her up. I spent $55,000 in gas. So yeah, I tried to have a conversation with my baby mama to ask her, let her stay over here with me for a year. You get it back for a year. We'll figure out high school. Tried that shit when she was little. She kept telling me, hell no, fuck it. I filed for custody. And I waited till my daughter was old enough to speak up for herself. And guess what she did? I want to go stay with my daddy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So it wasn't no fucked up situation like that. It wasn't no My baby mama on drugs and all that other groups. I just wanted my baby, and my baby wanted to be with her dad after having been with her mom for the first 14 years of her life. But you know how much fucking pushback I got? Because why would you do that to a mother? Again, you don't know what we go through as black women. Why would you do that? But here we are. My daughter's 21, living on her own, and I can't help but take some credit and to think that's a lot of the shit that I instilled in her, being able to stand on her own. But we get pushed back as fathers. But because of an argument, this lady ran this dude over in front of the fucking children and the family, killed him. He's not here anymore. And sitting up in court, smiling. I hit this button for a reason.
Wait, it gets worse.
And keep on going. Get to y'all comments real quick. Greg back at, he says, Kofa, my mother would be irritated by these women because she would see many of them as crybabies. Again, women will put themselves in a situation, make the shit worse, and then find the nearest man to blame. A-Team says she didn't have surgery. That's Botox, talking about Beyonce mama. Either way, it's still some work. Leo says that's dirty. Indeed. Chelsea says put them both in a psychiatric facility. Talking about the women that were recording old girl beating herself up. Let me see. Justice says Reaper in the Shadows. Is that a movie title? Y'all let me know. A-Team says what's wrong with her hair? All over the place and crazy as hell. Chelsea says as soon as they see the trashy red hair, you know what it is.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
A-Team says, this is exactly why I'm an introvert.
You go, girl!
Chelsea says, I needed the soundboard when he said $55,000. Yeah, $55,000.
Wait, it gets worse.
That's how much I put in my gas tank over the years, from the time she was born to till she was 14 when I got her. And guess what? I'm still taking her back and forth from Atlanta to Montgomery to drop her off with her mom or drop her off with my parents for the weekend when daddy needed a break or I had to go do something for the army. So I was still so much. I spent more money probably in gas than I actually did in child support, because when I got on child support, that shit wasn't a lot at all because I was just coming out of college. I didn't have no money for them to take for child support. But everything I did make, I made sure my daughter had. But I'm coming fresh out of college, no real job, no career really started yet. So that money, being present and not the presence, is what I gave. So yeah, Chelsea, $55,000 in my gas tank. A-Team says, Kofa truth, I ran with my dad when I graduated high school. God bless you, sis. God bless your dad. Chelsea says she needed her father. I couldn't imagine not having my dad.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Shout out to the girl dads and the daddy's girls. Salute to y'all. Let's keep on rolling. Again, I hit that. This shit pissed me off. This happened years ago. I remember when it really broke the news. I want to say it was the late 2000s, early 2010s. Let me see if any of y'all remember this shit. I'm gonna read the caption first.
I'm Sergeant Ramsey.
Delia DiBattillo reacting. She's reacting to news that her husband was killed by a hitman, the same hitman she hired. However, the hitman was an undercover cop and told her a fake story to make the arrest.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Shout out to them. Y'all can go look this lady's name up. This is a real fucking case. Again, I remember when this shit happened and it was like, what in the fuck? This can't be real. And indeed it was. This was way before Red Pill Kofa. It was like, oh man, some of these women are crazy. Went on with my life. And I would have to find out personally through other men's stories and my own experiences. That shit could have been me. And it could have been me and other brothers I knew, and it worked. But go look up this lady's name. You'll find the fucking case.
I'm the one that called you. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry to call you. Listen, we had a report of a disturbance at your house, and there were shots fired. Is your husband Michael? Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am, he's been killed. He's been killed. I'm sorry. Listen. No. Try to calm down. Listen, right now, we need to get you. Hey, we need to get you to the police station. I can't let you in, man. We have to do our job. You want us to find this killer, okay? We need you to calm down. We need you to go with these detectives, okay? Do you have enemies? Is there anyone that would want...
Look at the acting chops on this bitch.
Okay, who would want to hurt him? Witnesses said they saw a black male running from him. I can't let you see him, ma'am. Ma'am, I cannot do this right now. Ma'am, I can't do it. Detective Yogi.
Shout out to Skinny Boy. He says, I remember this. Indeed. You see how she cried on cue? We gonna run that back one more good time. Just watch, bro. Watch how cold these women are.
But wait, it gets worse.
Don't tell me these women won't habitually lie.
I'm Sergeant Ramsey. I'm the one that called you. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry to call you. Listen, we had a report of a disturbance at your house, and there were shots fired. Is your husband Michael? Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am, he's been killed. He's been killed. I'm sorry. Listen. No. Try to calm down. Listen, right now,
Nasty bitch.
Bring that shit back on me. You see how cold of an acting job she did? And she played it up to the hilt till they got her in the box and started questioning her. Because they took it back like they was going to make a statement or get a statement from her and, ask her the question, did he have any enemies? Anybody want to hurt him? All the shit we see on Law & Order, all that type of shit. Till they started asking questions directly to her. Are you guys going to charge me? Skinny Boy, I'm glad somebody remember. No, she hired the hitman, DG. She hired the hitman, but the hitman was an undercover cop. So that was their sting to arrest her, to get her back to the house, that he had got, the hitman had got the job done. And then she went back and then they played the whole thing. I'm sorry to tell you, your husband been killed, a home invasion, and all that. Oh my God, no!
Nasty bitch.
Cold-hearted. If you'll lie about little, you'll lie about big. This is a woman trying to off her husband. We just saw the video of the lady that offed her baby daddy by running him over in front of the whole fucking family.
But wait, it gets worse.
Let's go ahead and get to the meat of this. So women will lie about taking a life. You saw the lady in court smiling about taking a life. She didn't care. This woman lied about trying to have her husband hit. We've seen a 71-year-old woman leave a good man. We saw a list of a string of women leaving good men and daring us. Show me where that happened, Remy Ma. Boom, 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 boom. We start going down the list. Now we're going to get into Cassie. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this shit. The thing that has my goat tonight and has for the last few years has been this Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez shit. But Cassie is also a fucking liar.
Got the courage to stick up for Puff. I do.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
Hey, man,
Cassie. You wasn't here, so I want him to hear this.
Cassie ain't the bitch y'all think she is. I always say this, man. Domestic violence is not always abuse because some bitches like to fight. Cassie.
Gotta drop it.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
A sad situation indeed, Skinny. But I'm gonna run that back. Domestic abuse ain't always violence because some bitches like to fight.
This, man. Domestic violence is not always abuse because some bitches like to fight. Cassie is the same woman that would go to Puff Daddy's house while Kim Porter was alive and watch Puffy beat on Kim, cuss Kim out, abuse Kim, and laugh at Kim. Kim's friends have came out and it's documented that they say Cassie used to be torturing Kim with Puff. She is not this victim broad that everybody is making her out to be. This is a treacherous bitch. Anytime a woman that is that beautiful is dating a nigga that is that regular looking, she's hustling her pussy. This is a woman that hustles vagina, and we treating her like she a Claire Huxtable or a respectable everyday woman. This.
Now, the lady on the side, this is 5150 podcast. Salute to Corey Holcomb and the crew. But the lady on the side is like, I can't believe you're saying this. Please pay attention to these abusive men. It was the same thing with, was it Harvey, not Harvey Weinstein. What was the dude that killed himself in prison? The one before. Epstein. Didn't he have an accomplice as a woman? They tried to feign, I didn't know this was going on, but you've been with this man for years. He hid it so good. You know how many times they catch serial killers that have wives or murderers that have wives, and the wife literally knows where the bodies are buried?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
In the walls of the house, in the basement, out in the backyard. She knows his drop site, and they always get caught, and the women always say, I was so scared for my life. This is the same shit the Cassie lying ass doing.
Nasty bitch.
Same game. She might be running game to get Puff money and give it to her husband or whatever the case. This might be all his concocted scheme. But Cassie has been a jump off for how long? She left a good man again. She's on that list as well, DG. She left a good man and Ryan Leslie to go over here and be with Puffy. Her friend testifies recently, tells her that she needs to leave Puffy. And she says, well, Jay-Z's taken, so who am I going to date? This is a money-hungry, evil, conniving ass bitch. Everything this brother is saying about what she did to Kim, I believe. Because if women feel like they can have the upper hand on another woman, especially you can have that power, and she's still somewhere in the vicinity of the circle, this is why the new girlfriend and the baby mama don't get along. This is why the ex-wife and the new wife don't get along. Because some women has to vie for power. We just showed you that, I showed you that AI social experiment of what happens when it's 99 women and just one man around. I gave y'all the fucking same real life example of my homegirl talking to a dude, or dude trying to talk to my homegirl. She's entertaining the conversation and then find out he got 6 kids by 4 different women. It's usually one man for multiple women. And if the women are dealing with multiple men, that is definitely their choice. If it's not, that's considered rape. But you see how many women are coming out talking about how prideful they are about their body count and how high it is, and they don't give a fuck. And this, that, and the third. Cassie been a fucking jump off. She is not a victim. Now that Puff slap her ass around a little bit, yeah. But like bruh just said, I think I said domestic abuse. But what he said was domestic violence isn't always abuse, because some bitches like to fight.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
And the motherfucker he just described is my son's mother. I told y'all that story years ago when I was 26. We did physically get into it. I almost killed that bitch because I was emotional then. I took it for a while. She was hitting me. I got tired of that shit. I choked the shit out that bitch. She almost ain't make it. But me, stupid Kofa, thinking time done passed and we both done matured and moved on, and now we can get back together and maybe we can make something work. And that's the way she presented, and my stupid ass fell for it again. And now I got my son with this crazy ass bitch that I don't give a fuck if she get hit by a Mack truck tomorrow. I'm never gonna do shit to her. I'm gonna be there for my son. But brothers get caught up in these situations too, and I'm not blaming nobody but myself, taking accountability for it. But I don't have a vagina. I can't play a Cassie. I can't be the damsel in distress. But women do this shit on a regular and consistent basis, bro. We've seen a timeline of this shit just tonight. Women that have good men, good situations, and they will find a way to fuck it up, including murder, attempted murder, rape allegations, and the whole 9. I'm gonna let bruh keep cooking.
Bitch is a libido whore. She's libido hungry, and she's money hungry, and she's eating, sucking, and fucking on anybody that got the paper. That $30 million settlement she got, a portion of that should go to Kim's kids. because you tortured Kim fucking with a married man to get to that paper. She used to be at Puff House while Kim was there on some super disrespectful shit. I'm spitting like a motherfucker.
But that don't mean that somebody needs to get beat down.
But if a
because they're around
woman
there?
participates in the abuse of another woman, why are all women sticking up for her? Some bitches deserve to get whooped on.
You don't know that for a fact.
Look it up. I mean, it's as
That
much.
she watched it, that she knew. Now, knowing is a different story, because some people are so twisted in their mind that they might think that they can change somebody. Now, that might have been her mistake,
Right.
but that's not deserving of her getting hit.
No, what
hit.
I'm saying this is women are not a monolith. Y'all ain't all created the same. Sometimes when you see a woman getting her ass whooped, that's because she just robbed a nigga or she set a nigga up to get murdered, or all women ain't fucking victims. So I'm not about to run around here on this tape and act like all you bitches is good
people.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
You know another damn reason why I believe this shit? I had a homegirl in a domestic situation. The guy never put hands on her. Told this story before. But he would break her work computer. He would punch holes in walls, break different shit in the house. And I told her, it's only a matter of time before he start punching holes in you.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
She gets out the situation. Still kind of in contact with him because she had got along with his kids. Similar situation, fellas. Again, stop being stepdaddies. But on her flip side, on that situation, still in touch with the kids through him, finds out he got another woman. Then she tells my mom, because this is somebody I grew up with, so her and my mom have a relationship. She tells my mom, well, I guess he found another victim. A he.
But wait, it gets worse!
As long as women can pass on that hurt to another woman, they don't care. This is why I stopped being hesitant talking about women in general the way that I do. I've seen this shit too many times. Y'all have fucking seen it. I tell people all the time, you know how I know the red pill is correct on about 99% of the shit they're saying? Because women don't like fucking women.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
We never talk about women's ego. The fact that she could be with this woman's husband, be there when, let's say, Puff was abusing Kim. Kim ain't here to speak up for herself no more. God bless the dead. But Cassie was right there. She was with this man 11 years, y'all. And we gonna pretend like she's a fucking victim? Habitual liars.
Nasty bitch.
It is a habit. They can't help it. That's what the fuck they do. And since they can't help it, it must not be their fault, right? So the men just need to accept it. Cool, we accept it. Then we got a fucking passport.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Let's keep this going, shall we? Cassie lied too.
No wonder Cassie's husband, Alex Vine, was escorted out of the courtroom after 10 minutes of crying. Cassie's 3 lies completely deceived him, but he still cried and chose to forgive her. On the 3rd day of the trial, Cassie's testimony changed again. Her text messages with Diddy were so explicit that they were not read aloud in court, but Alex, sitting in the gallery, was extremely nervous. His face flushed as he stared fixedly at Cassie. Even so, Alex continued to follow Cassie's plan and left early for fear of their scheme being exposed. Since the trial began, Cassie has insisted that Diddy abused her. However, in the text messages revealed by prosecutors, Cassie appeared to be the initiator, repeatedly using suggestive language like going crazy. This was unknown to Alex, who believed his wife had truly suffered unimaginable harm, only to realize he had been deceived too. Additionally, during cross-examination, Cassie admitted she was jealous that Kim Porter had 3 children with Diddy. She exploited Alex's feelings and intended to have 3 children herself to prove to Diddy.
Jealous of Kim. That's all it takes is jealousy. Let it keep running.
What he had lost. Furthermore, while Cassie testified that Diddy forced her to have relationships with others, evidence suggests she voluntarily pursued other men as revenge against Diddy. Yet even after learning all this, Alex refused to harm Cassie. He not only volunteered to commit perjury for her, but also claimed their relationship would remain unaffected.
Back on me. No, I'm gonna keep it right here. That man is a dumbass. but he might be a fucking genius as well, setting things up where he can get a payday in support of his wife. We'll see. Only time will tell. But what we do know right now, Cassie is a habitual liar.
Nasty bitch.
Let's get to y'all comments. Highway Skinny says, Abdul, get the rocks. I might have to steal that one from Theo. Indeed. Like I told other women, they used to stone women like you. Appreciate that, good brother. Justice says, yeah, she was there. Indeed. No News says, every time they do a trafficking sling, there's always some woman running it with them.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And they always pretend that say they're the victim. It was one lady that said, she was trafficked and then she became the madam. It's a sister. Now she tried to help get girls out of life, but she was the one that was pimping and pulling girls in all the time. Matter of fact, that might be my video on Sunday. We might. I appreciate that. No News. Let me write that shit down. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Like real talk. That might be my video on Sunday, because I told y'all I was gonna hit y'all 3 times this week, and I'm a man of my word, so we're gonna do that. Unless something come up, which I don't see happening, because the weekend. But let me put that down. Yep. And to make that quick note, I appreciate that. No News. I was damn sure like, damn, what I'm gonna talk about Sunday, because y'all know. Knicks game is tomorrow. Knicks in 7. So we're going to keep on rolling with that. We won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be back Sunday. I appreciate that. No News. DG says Cassie is on the list too. J-Lo, Madonna. Kiel says, ooh-wee, she set him up. She should get an Oscar, Tony Award, and an Imaging Award in 25 years to life without parole. Talking about Deanna or whatever her name was, that tried to have her husband hit, but it ended up being an undercover cop. Told y'all. We said Brad Pitt ex Angelina Jolie. Yeah, bro. No News right back at it. He says, I don't get why she doesn't believe women can be violent and evil too. I don't know why that woman was just, what do you mean? Why would you say that on the 5150? I don't know why, bro. Let's keep going again. Death Reaper snuck in. What's going on, good brother? Salute to you. I appreciate you being in here. Keep on scrolling. Fiscus. Assuming I don't know what all that is. You might be trolling. If somebody don't even worry about bouncing them. I don't care. Let me keep on going. Brother Pooh in the building. He says, what up, though? Everyone, I'll catch the playback. I appreciate it, good brother. TJ says, this is Exhibit A. When a man can't get the man. When a woman can't get the man she wants to, she'll do what she wants. Lie and destroy, just like Miss Piggy, aka the short, lying, fat, nasty department manager, aka Swamp Pig. Shout out to your department manager.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
TJ stupid. AT says, good to see you, Pooh, man. Oh, y'all speaking. That's cool. Dev Reaper says, Knicks in 7. Knicks in 7. He says, I don't know. Hey, man. Had to put the junior on. You already know what time it is, bro. Knicks in 7. DG says, he's playing the game, Kofa. I think he's going to take her to divorce court. Talking about Cassie's husband. Let me see. No, hold on. Let me scroll up real quick. Let me let this catch up. All right, we're going to keep on going. So that was Cassie. Like I said, I wasn't going to beat that up a lot. Pause. Like others.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now we got to move on to sweet, sweet Haley, because she wouldn't do anything wrong. That's the Little Mermaid. Y'all hate our success.
Good morning, everybody. So, I have started my day.
Now, remember, she said DDG beat her face against the steering wheel and chipped her tooth. I don't know if y'all know how hard a steering wheel is and the force of just bumping your head, getting in and out the car, the same fucking material the car is fucking made out of. That has to deploy an airbag. But you just got a little chip on your tooth. And then this is an old video of Haley resurfaces showing her saying she chipped her tooth. Now, this is supposedly back in 22. This is a little bit before she even met DDG, apparently. But let's keep on going.
A good start off to the day so far. And I'm at a supercharger right now, charging my car, but I have to go to the dentist, and I haven't been in a really long time. And I'm just a little bit nervous, guys. Like, I've always been a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning, and also because I chipped my tooth, and I'm just a little nervous. It's been like, I know you're supposed to go like every 6 months, I think. It's been like a good, since before Halo. So I'm a little nervous, and I just don't want my teeth to be too sensitive. So we're gonna see how this goes.
We're gonna keep on sliding.
I'm a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular clean.
We're gonna pause. I'm gonna read this real quick. It says, clear evidence of the fake allegations from DDG's baby mama.
Nasty bitch.
I don't give a fuck about how pretty she is, how young she is, how further ahead her career is so bright. She's the little, I don't give a fuck. This the same age group of women that have lied on men, had dudes set up, everything under the sun, bro. This is the same mentality. A lie don't care who tell it. For those not in the South, old folks used to say that all the time. They would personify a lie being told. And a lie is walking around just like you don't care who give you money. A lie doesn't care who tells it. Meaning that shit can come from any goddamn body. I told y'all before, I worked in juvenile justice. I used to have 14, 15-year-old girls in juvenile justice with the boys that they got caught robbing with. But guess whose fucking idea it was?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
He did the strong arming with the pistol, but she's the one that set it up, found the people, would go knock on the door, cry, my boyfriend put me out the house. Oh, my daddy's beating on me. The same fucking stories of believe all women. And somebody will open up the door and them boys will be on the side and they'll kick that bitch in. This was back in 2005. 2005, 2006. 14, 15-year-old girls telling me how they mastermind setting up cats. Don't tell me because of her age and how pretty she is and all that shit. And the reason why I'm harping on this, I want y'all to pay attention to those in the comments and those women in your life that believe this bullshit outright. Clear evidence of the fake allegations from DDG's baby mom, Haley Bailey. An old video of Haley Bailey with a chipped tooth on January 22nd has surfaced before the date when she alleges DDG beat her. DDG was also in Colorado at the time of her chipped tooth. So how soon after he whooped your ass in the car, this dude is clearly bigger than her, ramming her head against the steering wheel, let her fucking tell it. But ain't no busted lip. No other evidence. To include, DDG fans would come out and be like, he was on live all day that day. How did he even have time to do that? One, he's not there. Two, he's on live, on recording. Again, y'all, a lie don't care who tell it.
And also because I chipped my tooth, and I'm just a little nervous. Guys, like
I don't know. I done been around on this earth 43 years, got a little bit of life experience. Does that sound like an abused woman who just had her chipped tooth even the day before by having her head rammed against the fucking steering wheel? Maybe Kofa's crazy. Let me get to y'all comments real quick. Then we're gonna sum this one up in the next one. Hold on. Where we at? Oh, TJ says, I promise I'm not angry black man. This is just righteous indignation. Dev Reaper says him and Hunter are the biggest simps. I think he's talking about Cassie's husband. Let me see. TJ with the $2 super chat. He says, what happened to her eyelids?
these last $2. Last $2.
Let's keep on going. I appreciate that, bro. No News says her eyes are kind of far apart. Looks like fetal alcohol syndrome. Explains her poor decision making and delusional minds.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
And Deb Reaper says, look out, it's an alien. Boy, y'all hell in this goddamn chat. TJ says, she might have Down syndrome. Look at
Got it! Hotter than fish grease. Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Oh shit. Boy, y'all ain't shit, bro. God damn, back to back to back. Y'all ain't shit, man. Oh shit. Oh. No News said Down syndrome and fetal alcohol syndrome had a baby. TJ says, where is Messy Michonne live? Why is she ducking Kofa? I saw her stuffing her face with a seafood boil and fruity cocktail. Salute to Sister Messy. She said she was going to be in here, but I know she on vacation. I think she said, was Messy's birthday coming up? Was this her birthday trip? If so, sister, salute to you. Happy birthday, happy early birthday, happy belated birthday. I think she said that. I don't know, I might have missed it, but salute to Sister Messy. And we gotta find a nickname for a husband, because like Broke just said, like I can't be calling no dude Mr. Messy. We not gonna fucking do that. We gotta you gotta tell us your husband nickname or something, Messy Michonne, when you see this. DG says, like Jonathan Majors, that chick lied on him and he lost a lot. Indeed, bro. I'm hoping they bring him back to the MCU. Dirtboy said, looking like Splice.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit, boy. Look, DG coming with the list. The chick that lied on Brian Banks. Indeed. Chelsea said, oh, she going to a funeral. Damn. RP to whoever you lost, Messy. I don't know why I thought it was your birthday trip or something like that, but look, DG said she's drinking. Look, can you believe Messy Michonne Live is about to turn 60? No, I could not. I know Messy is about 10 years old, so I know she's, going toward mid-50s. But Messy, if you see this, all bullshit aside, sis, you still look good. Please keep it up for your husband. I almost said Mr. Messy. Keep it up for your husband. Keep being an example to these young Haley Bailey.
Nasty bitch.
Is nasty bitches. Keep being a good example, sis. Keep talking your shit and keep your looks up. You're aging gracefully. Salute the big sis. Let's keep on going. No News says she looks like the female fish in Sharks. I hate you. Feel Me Be Me says he attacks her and we're talking about her eyes. You think he attacked her? I would love to have this conversation right now. Feel Me Be Me. When did he attack her? That's a little ass chip tooth. Somebody beating your head. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand how much stronger men are than women. If he was literally ramming her head against the steering wheel that she claims, she would also have black eyes, a broken nose, bloody nose, a busted lip. It wouldn't just be one little chip tooth. Get the full free fuck out of here with that bullshit. You're welcome to stay, but you can also shut the fuck up. Either one you want to do. Make that shit make sense. If you're going to talk with some goddamn sense. How in the fuck, where in the fuck did this man beat her? That's for Feel Me Be Me. Waiting. Let me pull a Sister Messy since we were talking about her. Bueller.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
TJ says Messy gonna kill me. She nowhere near 60. I know. Yep, the Brick Fest lady lied as well. No News says she would have been swollen and best believe she would have had pictures. Indeed. And this is how I know she's fucking lying, because I think there was an accusation that he harms the baby, or the baby was in fucking danger as well. As many times, the whole premise started with them beefing because he would put their son on fucking camera, and she didn't want the world to see. See, these little bitches really be thinking they fucking Beyonce.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
You think you're gonna hide the baby? That man, you got pregnant by a fucking live streamer. Y'all done seen my son. Fuck how his mama feel. He over here with me, goddammit. Cause guess what? When y'all out and y'all moving around, I don't have no fucking say on how y'all moving around, right? I don't got no say on what dudes you have around them. And if I do try to, it's, oh, you need to mind your business. But when daddy does it, he just shows them to his fans. He ain't got around no fucked up people. Ain't no accusation of that shit. She got mad because he put the boy on a live stream. Feel me, be me still in here? Anybody else want to disagree with Kofa? I had a cigar before this. I'm going to have a cigar after this. I smoke a cigar a day. I don't motherfucking mind smoke.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Somebody talk to me. Does not make fucking sense. Let's go back to it again, no news. She would have been swollen, and best believe she would have had pictures. Fuck out of here. TJ says Down syndrome people have very active imagination. It's part of the disorder, which is why she thinks he chipped her tooth. Craziness. DG says she got protection order. That's how she got custody.
But wait, it gets worse.
I got you, DG. Right on time, brother. We right on sync. Let's keep going. One, we're going to do this. I'm going to pause it when the video starts. This is another live stream. It says Duke Dennis visibly shocked seeing Haley Bailey lie about going on a sister trip with Halo to St. Lucia. Look at Brent Fayez's sunglasses, because remember that shit came out. She was with her sister, and I asked the people in the chat on TikTok and Instagram, still ain't got a motherfucking answer. Who took the picture?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Now, I know this is a live video. You might be able to pause it later on or something and zoom in. Look at that brother shades. You see the reflection when he took a selfie. But this type of shit happens all the time to regular dudes. Shit look like it's a certain thing and it's not. These women will play, but the difference is with these celebrities, they have so many people that rally around them. That's how Tory Lanez got caught up, because of the social media pressure. I don't give a fuck what the prosecution says, what the state of California says. I don't give a fuck about him, violating his probation. He shouldn't have had a gun. The gun wasn't even fucking his.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
They put their brother in jail because Meg Thee Stallion is popular. They chose to use her to believe all women, because I've had this pushback too. Well, usually black women aren't believed, and we're the least believed, and white women, all they got to do is cry white tears and this, that, and the third. Again, black women have been doing the same thing. So you go online and you see how many black people, men and women in general, period, across the board, with support. He shot her, but yet she's twerking on stage not too long after that. We're going to get to it.
But wait, it gets worse.
She's twerking on stage not too long after that. And I told people, this is how I know you motherfuckers really, you men out there with this on this shit, your bitch ass can't protect your fucking family, because you have no clue of what a firearm does. You have no idea what a bullet at that range, as close as they say they were, you have no idea what a goddamn 9mm bullet will do to fucking human flesh. Ain't no goddamn fragments. If she got shot in her foot, that exit wound would have been nasty. I've said this from jump. We're going to finish with Haley. We're going to get to Meg in a second. You saw Brent fire his shades. DG, I got you in a second. Let me talk to TJ because I damn sure thought he was. He says, wait a damn minute. How am I not a mod on the channel? A crime a crime is underfoot. I need Matlock to investigate this. Bro, you know what? I don't know. I really don't, but I'll add you because I could have swore I added you when you had, not Through the Fire. This is Through the Fire now. When you had the Real Bravado Network. So I don't know what happened. Maybe when you got demonetized. I don't know. But I will add you back. I appreciate you letting me know, bro. BT in the building.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Death Reaper says she didn't get shot. Look, RB. Let me see. Let me get back to Derek comment. She got a protection order. That's how she got custody. Let's see how that happened, shall we? Going right over here.
I'm surprised that people aren't talking about this when it comes to the whole issue between Hallie and DDG. You know, people are automatically assuming that because this restraining order was issued on DDG, that automatically means that she's right. When I could go and put a restraining order on you right now and you didn't do anything. It's because the court or the judge has my best interest at heart as the alleged victim that they will issue that restraining order.
Pause. The courts will err on the side of caution. Notice I said they will err. They will err on the side of caution because because she beat him to the courthouse. This is how we lose a lot of times, fellas. It's not just the lack of paperwork. It's not the lack of video evidence. It's not the lack of text messages, emails. A lot of times women win because they beat us to the courthouse. While we're trying to stay out of court and handle this shit civilly, just between two adults, you have to remember, shout out to Sister Shahrazad Ali.
You go, girl.
Most women never mature past the age of 14 or 15. They are still looking to get what they want, how they want, when they want, this, that, and the third. They will justify that shit in their speech. They will make it sound eloquent. They'll sit up there and talk with Oprah and fucking Gail and make that shit look real good, sound real good. Everybody believe them and all that. They do the same thing in the court. It's not the paperwork a lot of times, because I know brothers that have had evidence, shown the police, shown the court, this, that, and the third, and they still get disbelieved. I know somebody just disliked the video. You and your mammy can suck a diseased dick. I don't give a fuck.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
It's okay. You can go get a restraining order just off of accusation alone. The brother's 100% correct. And this is a lot of times where brothers take these L's early on because we don't run to the courthouse like women do. You're moving like a good man. You're moving like a manly man and all that shit, bro. I had to bite the bullet, really dig in, get on this case of trying to get custody of my son. So if that means Kofa acting like a bitch, again, you and your mama can suck a diseased dick. Fuck the both of you. But I gotta go get my son, right? It's certain things that I'm gonna have to do that's outside of my character as me, as a human being, and as a man. I have to move like a woman in this case, which is why everybody believe these bitches. Again, I fucking keep telling y'all. They talk more often. When I say they talk more often, they're always running off at the mouth. And once they get going, that's when I say they talk more. They're going to keep going. They're going to cut you off. They're going to tell you to shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry. And then catch the attitude, throw some other shit back in your face. Women talk more often and they talk more. They have controlled the narrative for so fucking long. And a lot of brothers are fed up with it, but it's not enough of us that are.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I'm going to let bruh keep on going.
How do y'all not know that? It doesn't automatically mean that the person that's getting the restraining order issued against them did anything wrong. It just means that there needs to be some time for the court to determine whether or not if this person is guilty. What does that sound like? Guilty until proven innocent instead of innocent until proven guilty. Now, we all know by now that happens in a lot of cases, that someone can be viewed as guilty before it's being determined that they're innocent, which is exactly what seems to be happening in this case here. I have a female friend that has been in court for the past few months fighting for her freedom because another woman is trying to destroy her life. She never even met this woman before, and this woman issued a restraining order against her in a state where she ain't never even been. And if my...
I'm pause it right there. The brother's right again, because it's a certain one of our favorites here on YouTube that's also going through the same thing. If she sees this, she'll know who I'm talking about. But again, all it takes is an accusation. Then you got to go do the work to disprove a negative.
Friend were to travel to this state, mind you, she has no reason to travel there at all. She has no business in that state. She would be arrested on the spot because there were also an arrest warrant that was issued for her. Thankfully, my friend is winning her case because not only now is this woman having to deal with a fine, she's also facing up to 18 months in prison because of some of the illegal things that she has done to try to destroy my friend's life. We're going to talk more about this later. And when it comes to this whole case between DDG and Haley, once it's determined who is actually in the wrong, I can only hope that they're held accountable for such. Ain't no slap on the wrist.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
We're going to keep on going. I'm off, Haley. Bring it back on me. It was a reason I was walking that timeline. Now we got to talk about Meg. I know y'all have seen the video, scrolling and all that, but I got to give my commentary. I would be remiss with this channel, again, because it's not just, again, I talk about women, I'm talking to men. Brothers, learn to stay the fuck away from these type of women. And a lot of times we don't know until that shit is too late. Until you're in the situation when things are going like that, that's when you tend to find out. So it would behoove us to start talking more and start controlling our own narrative, which we're doing with the Red Pill, Manosphere, men-centric content space. Give a fuck who don't like it. Keep telling your stories, because this is a major part of where Tory fucked up, because he didn't hold true to himself and tell his side of the fucking story. He thought justice was going to prevail. And I'm not surprised, because Tory, can somebody let me know how old Tory Lanez is? I guarantee you he's in his late 20s, maybe the mid 30s. It's still in that simp mind state of, I must have fucked up as a man. I have to fix it. It's on me. I need to do this. Salute to DG with that $5 super chat. Let me make sure I go ahead and get you before we go to the next video. He says, I think he's talking about Brickface and the Queen of Accountability. Roundabouts, DG. One of those parties is true, but it's not what you think. Brother Kill Hall with it. He says, Brother Kofa, does she have 47 chromosomes? I'm just asking. I'm with the other brother. She looks kind of strange.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
TJ hit me with $2. He says, hold on, let me bring that up. He says, believe all Kofas.
These last $2.
You stupid as hell, bro. I'm going to go ahead and hit you with something else for that. I like that. We're going to do it again.
I'ma just bless her. I true. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction. Ma.
Bring that shit back on me. I appreciate that, TJ. Brother TJ Whitty says, believe all Kofas. Thank you, good brother. Let's keep on going. Now we talked about Cassie, talked about Haley. Again, remember, these are all young girls caught up. Now Haley's taking control. She's not in a Cassie situation. Still lying on a man. Cassie was a victim. Lying on a man. Meg, she's more popular. Her career better than his. That's what he mad about. That's why he shot her. Still lying on a man. Habitual liars.
Nasty bitch.
Let's go ahead and roll with it. We almost done. That's gonna be the last thing we hit on tonight.
But I can't say exact days, but I know I'll be home.
Y'all know the podcaster Jason Lee. He reads a text from Tory Lanez stating why he didn't snitch. He said that he had lost his mom at a young age and he couldn't sleep with himself if he took a mom away from her son and became the poster boy for not protecting black women when he in fact protected 2 black women, allowing them to lie. What did we talk about a couple of days ago or last week? Stop being the martyr. Learn to say no, gentlemen. Stop the bullshit, putting yourself in harm's way and not sticking up and defending yourself and thinking things are just going to fucking play out. That's not the case the most of the time. They will throw a noose around your fucking neck. Just like they used to back in the day, we blame white folks for everything. Our own women will do that shit to you. They don't give a fuck about no system. They don't give a fuck about no death. They don't give a fuck about setting you up for a hit. None of that shit. I'm going to let them roll.
This year. I said, how long you been gone? I'm so confused by your case. He said, actually, I have a crazy plan when I get back that I think you should know and be a part of because I'm only going to do 1 interview. And he said he's been gone 2.5 years. I said, I want to be a part of that plan. He said, it's honestly a bunch of suppressed evidence that was kept away from me during trial. I said, Wack told me that, but didn't say what. He said, like, through trial, they keep saying it was inconclusive on the gun DNA, but I always knew I never touched the gun, so I asked my lawyer to retest it, and sure enough, I was 102% excluded completely from everything, just like I said.
So again, all this actual evidence comes up. Brothers, you still have to lend your fucking voice. He was too silent, and I know that he had a gag order as well, so he couldn't violate that. But he could have said something through his attorney. There's ways around that. He can't speak on it, especially publicly. But there's ways in court that he should have spoke up for himself. And his attorneys, in my opinion, haven't been a paralegal. I'm a professional paralegal. I'm not an attorney, but I'm a professional fucking paralegal. In 17 years, I think I'm qualified enough to say that his defense did a poor ass job.
But wait, it gets worse.
Let's keep on going.
Well, why didn't you just say who did it? Fuck doing time for something you ain't do. He said, I took the rap for Kelsey, never wanted her to go to jail, and I never wanted Megan to get hurt or anything. So in me stopping her from getting shot, I got the raw deal. Crazy how life works. And to think they made me the poster boy for the unprotection of black women, when in all honesty, I protected 2 black women, 1 from getting shot and 1 from going to jail. Never said nothing in 8 to 10 years for them to live. It's a crazy, crazy place we live in. I said, but why you ain't just say that? Nigga, when I got shot, I told. And he said, I lost my mother at 11 years old. I couldn't sleep with myself. I was the reason for taking a mother away from her kid. I just couldn't do it. Tory Lanez.
He's better than me.
No. But wait, it gets worse.
Stop doing stupid shit in the name of chivalry, alphaism, manhood. As much as these bitches are responsible, which we're going to get into, speak up for your goddamn self, bro. Because if you're going to sit down 10 motherfucking years, if they're going to put a goddamn needle in your arm, if they're going to fire you from that fucking job, you might as well step up and speak up for yourself, because I guarantee you, as evident, nobody else is going to do that shit for you, dog. Black men have to stop moving like a bunch of bitches again, because if, like DG said, I'm not calling DG a bitch, but he said it in the chat earlier. If I say something to her, she gonna get mad. Fuck that cunt. I don't give a motherfuck. Toothpick out, rant coming. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. I am sick and fucking tired of seeing black men stay silent, keep these secrets, move a certain way. And you're not the fucking abuser. But the dude who whoops this bitch's ass, she's legitimately scared of him and won't say shit. Even when the motherfucker is caught, she will fight for this motherfucker. But a dude that did not do shit, they will fight to have his ass locked the fuck up. And we are so accustomed to this shit, thinking as black men that we did something wrong because we've been told that shit since we was yay motherfucking high. that it's always our fault. You're the man. God gave Adam the covenant. All that sucker ass shit. You, the hoe you turned into a housewife, your bitch made ass husband, your faggot ass lying ass pastor, you and the bitch you came out of. If you are thinking like that, you and all those people can suck a diseased dick.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Kofa, how do you say all that shit and then play Allahu Akbar and God is the greatest? Because the truth is the motherfucking greatest. Allah gave me this fucking microphone to talk to y'all, to try to shake some goddamn sense into you, bro. This shit is not a fucking game for me. It's not a joke. And it's not just about Tory. There's regular dudes out here catching this fucking smoke because you won't say shit. The night I got into it with my son's mother years ago, this damn near 20 years ago now, the first thing I tried to do was call the police to defuse the situation before it got to the point where I ended up choking the fuck out of her. But this bitch wanted to fight so bad, she broke my little flip Nokia cell phone in half. Luckily, I had my work phone and I could call the police. Why are you bringing that up again, Kofa? I swear on my children, a couple of weeks after that, my homeboy gets into a similar situation with his girl. The homeboy I called to come get me. Because guess what? I might be going to jail, dog. The same fucking homeboy that was there the night I got into it with my baby mama. He's going through the same shit. Guess who he calls? Me. Guess what I tell him? Bruh, leave the house, call the police. You know the first thing this nigga said to me? Bruh, I can't call the police on that girl. And she regular trying to fight him. But he's 6 foot. So he has tall nigga syndrome a lot of times. See, big niggas don't think this shit can happen to them. They think because they're physically stronger that a woman won't wait till your ass go to sleep and off your motherfucking ass. Or lie and get you set up for some other shit that fucking happened to you. And the bitch will be there. There's stories of this shit. She's in the car with you. She asked you to go in the store because she done already told the other dude that's where y'all were going to be at a certain time. Now it looked like a robbery, and oh, my poor boyfriend got shit. That bitch set that shit up. These hoes will fucking lie, bruh. This is why I be going off about this shit, and this is why I had to take a step back, because I get so fucking passionate about it. And I'm also passionate about brothers getting better. But when I see shit like this, it sets me the fuck off. Because Tory's so goddamn worried about some other niggas' bastard children that he don't want to take their mama away. So he gonna gamble with his motherfucking freedom. And the fucked up part is you got the evidence to show this brother never had the gun. He said he never had the gun. He told them that. Left it for the police to figure out. What the fuck you think the police gonna do? It's 2 women in a situation and 1 man. Who the fuck you think they're gonna goddamn blame?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let's go to the next video, man. Cause there's some common sense shit right here. I'm gonna get to y'all comments.
I'm happy y'all asking all these questions about Tory Lanez because my law professor really gonna ask us about this. I already know and I'm ready. Let's point out all of the mistakes that the police made during this investigation. And let's hope this never happens to you or you going down. Number 1, there was no DNA match on the gun. Number 2, gunpowder residue was found on 2 people's hands, not just 1. And number 3, they did not do an investigation on the trajectory of where the bullet came from. They don't know if the bullet came from the passenger back or the driver back. Number 4, failure to secure the crime scene. They never released the body cam footage that would have told us what everybody said that night.
We're about to get to that body cam footage because they finally did that shit.
Now, here are some reasons why Tory Lanez could be innocent. Number one, reasonable doubt. Kelsey asked for immunity before testifying that day. The girl knew she had something to hide. Number two, Kelsey's story changed over and over and over again. Everything Kelsey said in her recorded conversation was not the same when she got on the stand. Number three, if you're trying to say my defendant did something, show me the DNA on the gun. Show me the DNA. It was never shown. And last but not least, emotional motives. This was the night that Kelsey found out that Megan Thee Stallion slept with Tory Lanez behind her back and she didn't know. Baby, it was a love triangle gone bad, baby. And Kelsey shot that woman. Y'all better start leaving y'all friend men alone.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Everything sis just said came out years ago. When they were getting ready for the trial, this shit hit the news and everybody acted like they didn't fucking hear it. DNA, not a match. No gun residue on Tory, but gun residue on Kelsey. But they had already given her immunity. And see, this is the way the police work. Once they done put cuffs on somebody, once that police report is written, they're going to go do an investigation. Essentially, they're going to get blood out of somebody. They had already given her immunity because, of course, it couldn't be no poor damsel in distress. Well, we know it's not Megan. She's the victim. She's the one with the injured foot. So it must have been the nigger.
Fish grease.
I told people years ago, everybody told me I was fucking stupid, including black men. A lot of y'all hoe ass niggas out there. BT, sorry, using that word on purpose tonight. A lot of these hoe ass niggas out there. Man, you sound stupid, dog. Man, you hate women, man. You want them niggas to listen to Kevin Samuels, ain't it? Goofy ass. Just fucking stupid. And this is what's wrong with our community at large. Our people, black folks, give a fuck about mixed company. Our people have the inability to think once we become emotional. Well, the bullet fragments were in her foot and this, that, and the third. And she lied trying to protect him, saying that she stepped on no, she was protecting her friend. And I told people again back then, I said, Kelsey was firing at her because there was a trace amount of other DNA, but it was inconclusive to Tory. 9 times out of 10, she has the firearm. Let me try to find some. She has the fucking firearm. He runs over if I slap this motherfucker just to push your damn hand out the way. So if she got hit in the foot, that means Kelsey was pointing that bitch at her. And Tory, y'all chill the fuck out, man. And it caused the gun to fire 2 more times. But Kelsey already got fucking immunity. It's already a high profile case because of who it is. Because the firearm was discharged within the city limits. Because the black guy already was on probation. Brothers, learn to fucking speak up for yourself. Fall on your fucking sword. Be able to admit your flaws. Again, we talked earlier. The male equivalent and the female equivalent. We asking these women to hold themselves accountable. Hold your motherfucking self accountable. Try to walk that goddamn straight and narrow, bro. Be able to admit where you fucked up. Because I guarantee you, where you fucked up probably ain't going to be as bad as what she did. But the fucked up part about it is you're going to have to wait longer to tell your side of the story before the truth will come out. So your ass better start talking fucking early. Again, they beat him to the police. Just like Haley Bailey beat DDG to the court for a restraining order. They bumping heads on social media. It's starting to leak. The first thing her ass want to do, he abused me. That's how I know that little bitch lying.
Nasty bitch.
The same way I told simple-minded motherfuckers that Meg was lying. Wasn't no goddamn question in my mind. When that DNA evidence came out, because Kofa knows how fucking firearms work, if you get shot in your foot, you're not going to be twerking on stage in a fucking week later. At that range, it probably would have took a chunk out of her foot. Let me get to y'all comments before we keep on going with these body cam videos. Let me see where I leave off at. No dude says, call me a snitch. I don't give a fuck. Time is precious, and I'm not laying down or sitting still for nobody. Indeed, bro.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Emperor says, if she cared about her kids, she wouldn't be out at 2 a.m. with a nigga.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
No News says, we've been programmed. Indeed, brother. TJ back at it. He says, the truth is the greatest. I'm stealing that. You got it, brother. Almanai says, damn, these bitches violent. Indeed. Emperor. Mike Rashid, the big bodybuilder dude, was folded up, hiding in a bathroom behind a skinny, light-skinned chick.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Have him in the army all the time. And it's not because he can't impose his physical will. It's because he can. If he does, now he is the abuser. So brothers are shy away. She'll get a knife, a gun, manipulate the situation. This right here, now all these pickup artists want to talk about their mouthpiece. Women have the coldest mouthpiece. That bitch will cry and lie. I just showed you the video of the chick that hired a fucking hitman that happened to be an undercover cop, but she hired a hitman to have her husband killed. The cop set it up for her to get arrested to pretend like the hitman did his job, and she immediately started fucking crying. These bitches will cry and lie. If they cannot get their way, they will cry and lie or do something violent or get somebody else to do it for them. And we just sit around every time. 100%. I try not to speak in absolutes, but every time it happens, society at large, especially in the community, we will sit up and act like it's the first time, and there's no way this woman could be lying. Why would she do that? You simple motherfucker.
No. Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
Keep on going. Let me see. DG says, free Tory. Indeed. Almanai says, she never got shot.
You go, girl.
We about to get into it. Matter of fact, let's keep rolling. How long we been on here? We've been cooking, 2 hours. This is the first time I did this in a long time, y'all. But I had to get this shit out tonight. So let's keep on going. This is Meg admits she didn't get shot and her injury came from broken glass.
Ma'am, do you think we're gonna go to jail? What's that? Do you think we're gonna go to jail? I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out.
I want to pause this real quick. So this is July 12th, 2020. This is how long this shit been going on. And I point out that time. I promise you I'm gonna get back to the video, but I had a conversation with somebody else. So when brothers, this is what this time frame looks like when you don't defend yourself. When you don't think with common goddamn sense. Trying to protect other people, especially the women in your life that's on this type of bullshit. This brother been sitting down for, 3 years? But this shit been hanging over his head for fucking 5. And then he gets hit with 10. Think about the years it's going to take for you to, 1, get the truth out with you holding off. 2, once the truth comes out, what happens after that? Because just because the truth is out don't mean you're going to be exonerated. It's still going to be the court of public opinion. It's still these delusional ass Meg fans out here, Haley fans out here, Cassie supporters out here. They're still going to try to lynch you every step of the motherfucking way. And anybody that does business with you, cool, we can clap all day. Tory innocent. My boy out of jail. Let's drop a record together. Label tell you they ain't going to do it. Somebody else, independent artist. Oh, you got Tory on this? I can't fuck with it. Nah, bro, you can't get that beat out me. Because I fuck with Megan, my girl fuck with Meg, or my sister, she was a victim and she sided with Cassie and I don't want to look crazy. Y'all let me know when I start lying to y'all.
As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think... I really cannot go to jail. Okay.
I cannot have that on my image.
Okay. So how did that happen to you?
Glass.
Glass? Where?
Glass. Bueller.
Where we were coming from.
Hey, can you get a sheet for
But I'm not from here, so I.
Okay.
That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
I didn't get shot. There were gunshots, but I didn't get shot. Run that beat back.
Shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir.
We're going to keep on rolling. Let me go ahead and get this super chat from TJ. He says, which one is the fake story? 1, Kofa shot Plexico in the leg in a nightclub, or 2, Tory Lanez shot Meg in the car. Oh, a damn fool. Go ahead and hit you with it. Messy Michonne in the building says, who the fuck is talking ish about me? No cruise for you. You know what, Sister Messy, we was talking about you, sis. We said that you look good to be going toward your mid-50s. I can confirm that. Because somebody mentioned your age. But I was like, Michonne, you got to keep it up if you see this, so you can rewind that. And we also said we have to get your husband's nickname, because we're not going to be shouting out Messy Michonne and then Mr. Messy. We're not calling him Mr. Messy. We ain't doing that. So you got to drop the nickname in the chat so we can address this man. We can address this king accordingly. All right.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I'm gonna let TJ and Messy have this. Oh, y'all some damn fool. Look, we're not calling him Mr. Messy. You got to give us a nickname before you slide out of here. We're going to keep on rolling with Meg, though. So, 1, she stepped in glass. Her words, not ours, not the internet's. Because, you know, everybody mad at the men on the internet in Red Pill, and we hate women and everything under the sun. 2, she said she didn't get shot. Her words. This is right after the incident, by the way. So, let's keep on going. This is Meg lied 2. Witnesses say the 2 girls were fighting and then they shot the gun. This is also evidence that came out that everybody told Kofa to shut the fuck up about. You sound stupid, including y'all bitch ass black men. Let's keep on rolling.
Wait, no, it didn't. No?
They shot out of the car?
The windows were open, that's why it sounded like either way. Yeah, I didn't know they were on my side. The girl opened the door, there was 2 girls fighting, and then they shot. And she got out of the car and crawled over.
The windows were open. I'm going to rehash it. I know it's kind of airy. This is police body cam. We said all the windows were open. The 2 girls were fighting, and then they shot. Then one of them hopped out the car. So that sounded like somebody getting a pistol. They back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Let off a round. We've heard the audio. I wasn't going to hash that out here. I'm giving you Kofa's opinion because y'all can go see all the same shit online. And truthfully, I didn't feel like digging through all that because we definitely would have been here all fucking night. But it's the same shit. 2 girls fighting. I see a man get out, and then it's 2 more shots. Like I said, Tory Lanez must be Magneto. He able to just control metal and make shit float because his fingerprints weren't on the fucking gun.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Alexander X in the building. Appreciate you, good brother. Salute to you. And Stop the Presses from Jamaica. Well, go on. Sister Chantel Simone in the building.
You go, girl.
You said, look, I caught a live stream. Sis, I know you have sensitive ears, but had to cook on this Meg, and I took this shit kind of personal, so you're going to hear some dirty words. But stick around. Love to see you here. And when I get to Jamaica, don't eat all the mangoes because I would like to have some as well. So appreciate you being in here, sis. So now we just heard a witness, same witness testimony we've heard before, or statement. But again, all this stuff that I'm playing for y'all that we're now getting in 2025, when this case was going on from 21, and then he was convicted in 22 or something like that. We're getting all this stuff that was put out on social media, on the news. It was brothers out there saying that. It was sisters that questioned it. But it's a lot of bitches and bitch ass men that was like, oh, he shot her. Believe all women. Protect all women. This, that, and the third. Again, because I've been in the Army, because I worked on bank trucks, because I have to fire a firearm, I know what a bullet will do to flesh. Especially if you are in the distance of the backseat of a car, let's just say the length of a car. If I shoot you in the foot from that length with a 9mm caliber weapon or higher, your foot is broken, because everybody like to look at the hole. Y'all been watching too many movies. So you know the people get shot in the middle of the head and they dead. They never show the back of that person's head. When a bullet exits the body, that's where the damage is done. So that means the bottom of her foot would have been torn the fuck up. And again, how the hell you get shot in the foot and you on stage twerking shortly thereafter? Please, somebody make it make sense.
Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Bring it back on me. Somehow, some way, this makes sense to a lot of people on the interwebs. And they're going back and forth to this day, still arguing. Get to the next video. This is Meg lied number 3.
Evidence of any shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened, so that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you.
Nothing happened in the vehicle. If all the windows are down, there's firing in the car. When that weapon discharges, when the bullet comes out the front, the shell casing is going to come out the side. It would have been in the car. They didn't have any of that. That means they got the car jaw-jacking, tussling or whatever. Kelsey then popped off. Again, this is why there was unconclusive evidence of Tory, or his fingerprints. Fingerprints weren't on the gun. No gun residue on him. And inconclusive DNA. That means if he was sweating, had licked his finger or whatever, and Kelsey is firing at Meg, and he does this number, lightly touches the gun to knock the shit down, that shit just makes sense that, again, the trajectory of the round went toward her foot, if that was the case. But we do know he didn't do that shit. I'm gonna let it keep on rolling.
And then there's some cash over, looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself. And getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So her friends didn't cut her then.
Right.
Well.
Step down on the broken glass outside the vehicle. We're gonna keep on rolling. I'm not gonna keep on ranting because we're
address that the incident occurred, the shooting happened?
Nah, I don't know that.
This is Tory. This is Tory talking. Let me bring it back a little bit. Tory Lanez telling cops he was trying to help his girlfriend. No. But did your girlfriend try to help you?
Address that the incident occurred, the shooting happened?
Nah, I don't know that address, bro. I was just trying to help my girlfriend. 1 second, bro.
Stay right here for me, bro. Hey, we got an ambulance coming for her, okay? Hey, bro, step up right here. We got an ambulance coming for her, all right?
Just a quick question.
It's gonna be good.
Do you have any injuries on you?
No, I don't.
Do you need an R?
I got to come for your friend now, okay?
Bring it back on me. Habitual liars. She's already come out in the DVD, says she lied to Gayle King about sleeping with the man. Again, if you lie about little, you'll lie about big.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Somehow, some way, we have been arguing about this for years, and now this evidence comes out. And again, it may be Kofa's paralegal eyes and mine and ears. When I first heard this stuff, I called it out literally years ago. How the defense allowed this brother to get screwed over, how he screwed over himself by not flat out saying that he didn't do it, just trying to let justice play out, all that goofy ass shit that we're told by the dominant white society. And then yet and still, here it goes happening with us in our own community. And you see where that brother's at, to the tune where he gets stabbed 14 times. This wasn't I'm going to send a message, I'm going to beat your ass real bad, we're going to put you in the hospital. Somebody was trying to take this dude off of the earth. As soon as the bodyguard was like, I'm going to release this evidence because I was there that night. Fuck an eyewitness testimony. Fuck what they botched in the police reports. I was there. And now this dude isn't bound to Chelsea. He's not working for the same company anymore. So now he tells the truth, which is fucked up. Because now you got another man that got to hold on to this shit just so he can keep his job, so he can feed his family. And again, it makes sense to everybody. But we like to tiptoe and play about this shit all the time until it fucking happens to you. How many times have we been on this live and there's been brothers in the chat that happened to me, that almost happened to me, that happened to my homeboy, that happened to my cousin, and it's coming from the men and the ladies. But every time it happens, speaking in absolutes again, every time it happens, we act like it's the first time. Why would she lie? First question. Believe all women. Let me get to y'all comments so we can roll up out of here. I can get to my cigar. And the rest of everybody's Friday evening. I appreciate y'all spending it with me. Let me keep scrolling. Let me find out where did I leave off? Hold on. That was me. Messy came in. Sister Chan came in. Yeah, I'm glad you caught a live stream, sis. She says, you know, I use dirty words. She says, laugh out. Yes, Kofa, keep cooking. This situation is ridiculous. Laugh out does. Laugh out loud. Oh, the mango's already done. Oh, great. Thanks. I'm glad y'all speaking. And we got to scroll all the way to the bottom. Stop the presses.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
RBN with $100 super chat. I appreciate you, good brother. You know we talk on the regular. I'm speechless, so I'm about to hit your ass with every donation drop I got. He says, for the pig roasting stream, Crown's college fund. I appreciate that, good brother.
Hotter than fish grease.
Shout out to my son Crown. Hold on, let me clear this other stuff off the screen. Shout out to my baby boy. Nixon 7. But I appreciate that, RBN. Let's go ahead. Let me see what I'm gonna hit you with, bro. Try to give you something special. Let me see.
I got the money for the booty.
What?
I got the money for the booty. $50.
I'm not giving you $50.
Why? Because for the $50.
No.
I'm poor right now.
Yeah, you are.
Donations, gifts.
One more time.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners, how could you lose? Like her too, many different flavors, how can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
Bring it back on me. Hold up. Boom. Dev Reaper said, for the what? That was for my son's college fund, which it will go to. Salute to Uncle TJ. One more time for my son Crown. Again, raising a Knicks fan over here. Y'all see what time it is? Knicks in 7. Let me keep on going. I'm glad everybody's speaking. Chantel, it is good to have you back in the YouTube spaces. I hope you are really doing well down in Jamaica. I know you are. TJ comment earlier. He said, we've been roasting pigs all stream. Fat manager pigs, Haley Bailey lion pigs, Meg the clown pig. It smells very porky in this chat today. And you know Kofa don't like to dine on swine.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Alexander X said nothing happened in that vehicle. Indeed, because they've been more online to my, he was, he moved up to the front seat. I'm not sure. And like test the lying in court. And this shit made sense to everybody. Alexander says, where was all this during trial? The thing was, Alexander, like I said, Tory's defense did horrible, my opinion. Also, Kelsey, Meg the Stallion's friend that fired the weapon, that we would find out her DNA was on there. When they got taken downtown for questioning, they gave her immunity pretty much on the spot. So they had all this information. But I told you got one chick that you already gave immunity. Meg's the fucking star. Tory's a black man that's already on probation on papers or whatever. So who do you think they're gonna get? That's how we got in this situation. Same thing, Chan. Said what was going on during this trial. Let's keep on going. TJ says, Kofa, I'll be in ATL July 10th through 13th. Me and my princess. Salute, good brother. I should be in town. I'll make it a point to be in town, bro. Because I don't think I got to work, army wise. I don't got to throw on a uniform in July. So we're gonna make something happen, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Just remind me. Look. Listen, this shit is out of pocket. Kill Hall, salute, good brother. We all about to get up out of here. Pedantic says the streets need that return run video. Indeed, good brother. DG says Kofa don't go there to eat cow udders. No, what? DG says the black man is always lynched. Always, good brother. But we're gonna rehash it again. I call this habitual liars. I try not to use that word unless I'm using it on purpose, and I did on the thumbnail. Because you have to be evil, Haley Bailey, to lie on your baby daddy about abuse and then get caught in the lie. Just because you want to take your son and go fuck on some other dude, which is cool because y'all broke up, go do what you do. And DDG has been on the record of saying, I don't care who she with, I just want to see my son. Then you lie to the court to get a restraining order. Cassie, you a lying ass bitch as well. Because you enjoyed the majority or in control of a lot of stuff. Yeah, that man whooped your ass in a hotel. Probably one of the first time, and you stayed for 11 years. That was y'all relationship. As the good brother said on the 5150 podcast, all domestic violence is not abuse. Because some bitches like to fight.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I've said it 100 times on here. Y'all like that shit. Meg the Stallion, you a lying ass.
Nasty bitch.
Your ass lied to the world when you went on Gayle King. Then you sat up there, told the drunk truth about how you lied on your documentary, talking about how you lied to Gayle King about sleeping with Tory. But again, if you'll lie about little, y'all can have that. That's one's free. If you'll lie about little, you'll lie about big. If you're telling me a half truth, you just told me a whole lie. Watch yourselves, brothers. Learn to speak up for yourself. Don't be Tory. Hell, don't be Kofa and get caught up with a lying ass woman. My baby mama is also a
nasty bitch.
I'm a new father. I've been a father for a year, and my son is 3 years old. For those that don't know that backstory, his mama lied about having an abortion. Kept my son away from me. I just found out about him last year. Kofa doesn't say this shit by happenstance. I'm not these YouTubers. I appreciate the clicks and the likes and the super chat. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. But I don't do this shit to try to become rich. Y'all know how much money I don't make on YouTube? With TJ, Chantel, you missed that story, sis. I gave a whole live. Go back down my channel. I gave receipts. When I say receipts, I'm talking about email, court documents, text messages, IG messages. I had all the receipts up until that point. Yeah. And I'm working on getting custody of my son now. This was last year, sis. My son just turned 3 in March. I just found out about him last April. He had just turned 2. But I break all that down. Go back in my my live streams and look up and now I'm a single dad. You'll see it. It's a picture. It's me and my son's first picture together. This is when he had hair. Go check that out, sis. I gave that whole story. Enjoy and chew it up over the weekend. Kofa don't do stuff by happenstance. I didn't just throw my name in the hat on some red pill. I hate women. I have mommy issues. All that goofy ass shit they say about black men, bro. We are finally telling our side of the story. We're telling our side of the coin. And a lot of people give pushback. Some of it may be anger, bitterness, red pill rage. Cool. You know how long we've been harboring this shit? So yeah, when you get it, you probably gonna get an influx of fuck these hoes. When we really start breaking this shit down, politically, financially, emotional intelligence, emotionally, all that, you can't hold a candle to a lot of good brother stories. Not the F-boys, not the tall 12-year-olds a lot of y'all sisters like getting smashed by. But solid men, they're doing the work. Again, the book is coming soon. It'll probably be out next year. That's my goal, to get it out by my birthday in February next year. It's a reason why we talk what we talk. It's a reason why I do these thumbnails the way I did it. It's a reason why I had to take the toothpick out, because I felt a rant coming on. I'm passionate about this shit, y'all. Thank you for all the super chats, cash apps. Let me check my cash app one more time. I don't want to miss anybody. I know Malika hit me earlier. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I think that was the only one. Yeah. So Malika hit me. DG hit me with another 5 just now. Let me go ahead and catch that. Yeah, we about to wrap up, sis. You can go ahead and watch. I think I went on maybe 2-3 hours, and that was a hard thing for me last year. DG with the $5 spot. He says, "I'm upset you didn't give me a cool Black Ops name, but Crown is cool." Yep. Shout out to my son, Crown. But we spell it with a K because Kofa. But shout out to my son, Crown. But yes, Chantel, go ahead and check that out, sis. Hit me up on IG. Let me know what you think of it. But true story. I got receipts. I got receipts to the point that TJ RBN hit me up after like, damn, dog. I know you said you had receipts because me and him talk off YouTube. I didn't think you were going to show all that.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I don't play about my babies. I ain't play about my daughter. She's 21 now. I ain't playing about my son. Once I found out that he was mine, pedal to the metal. So I'm working on getting custody. But we can talk about that another day. I'm gonna keep y'all abreast of how the custody battle is going, all that. But be aware of these women, y'all. I showed the clip of the lady that tried to set her husband up to get killed. I showed you a clip of the woman that ran over her children's father in front of the children. I showed you we've hashed out Cassie and Haley and Meg over the last weeks, but I had to at least touch on it tonight and correlate it to the average, regular, everyday dude. Brothers, don't forget, no matter what the fuck you going through, your wife ain't tried to kill you. You're not dead. And even though that bitch lied on you, you still fucking standing. So you got to remember to remain thankful.
It's a motherfucker in a Honda wishing he had a Ferrari. It's a motherfucker riding a bike wishing he had a Honda. It's a motherfucker at a bus stop wishing he had a fucking bike. It's a motherfucker homeless on a bench wishing he had car fare to be on a bus because it's too fucking cold outside. It's a motherfucker in a hospital bed wishing he was fucking homeless to even walk because he's paralyzed. There's a motherfucker dead, burning in hell right now, wishing he was fucking a paraplegic, so at least, even though his body don't work, his mouth work, and he be praying every motherfucking day, trying to avoid going to the hellfire. Be grateful, man. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. And never let desperation change your destination. Never let frustration change your destination. Never let temptation change your destination. Yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it.
Back on me. I will see y'all Sunday. We're about to get up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Give me a couple hours of y'all Friday evening. So y'all have a blessed weekend. Again, I will see y'all Sunday. As always, I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. You matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace.